this session.
Okay.
Big chunk is random.
We should be on.
Oh, that is a big chunk. Is
You want some?
I have dice as well.
Got
I want to
some
get big
narrative
dices. Ooh, follow.
So who would like to do a recap of what happened? Probably the last few weeks we've been playing.
We've met some very bad versions of ourselves that are actually very, very weak. And they're scared of us and they want to run away.
Yeah.
What?
We are the alpha party.
Thank you.
You're right.
We went into a tower,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we were doing.
We beat up a wizard.
We freed a devil.
Yeah, we freed a devil, and then Ruick decided to sass it for some reason just before it left.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a friend. I'm not sure so her anymore. Then there
He
was.
did kill us.
Yeah, that's true. Then Tenny was on a wall. Then Morden was on a wall, and then there was. Then I got eaten by a carpet.
Yeah, the mimics and stuff. And then we find that room with all the people that we know in it.
Oh God, yeah.
That was creepy. And then my sister fell from the ceiling and her body was just dead on the floor for a while.
Yeah. And then she's still there.
Yeah.
She's pretty intact, actually. Like,
Good to know.
like you know, she's a whole yeah. She just had her throat. So like she's like revivified.
We had our stuff eaten by mimics. So we had a potion that made you talk backwards that you had, but you don't have anymore.
I don't remember him talking about it.
Damn it, Patrick.
Patrick said I need to ask you how storm charge works.
Huh?
How does storm charge work?
How does he? Why does he need what?
I think
What?
so
What?
you
What
need
does
to-
that do?
Because I don't know
Oh,
what
sure.
it is.
Whenever he casts a leveled spell, he gets a number of storm charges equal to the level of the spell, right?
Okay.
As long as it's a lightning spell or a healing spell.
Okay.
And then he can, once he has 10 of them, he can spend 10 when he casts a spell to make that spell one level higher.
Okay. I should have brought his fucking cleric cards.
Yeah, so that's basically the haps. So technically, last week Muir should have died.
Yeah, I misunderstood
What?
when I
Because we
asked
messed up one
about
of the rules. But we're not going to retcon Muir having died because that's pretty lame.
Like, died?
Yeah,
Like
'cause
should have died.
I asked if like how many hit points you need to go under to die, and I thought I misunderstood that you have to get hit twice. Like you get hit and then you get hit again, and it puts you under. I was wrong. I was like, Jake, I think.
So
I must
yeah,
have
so
died.
like if at any point your hit points get reduced to negative, your maximum,
Yeah,
you're
just
dead.
Die. Yeah.
But it doesn't it doesn't stack. It doesn't. You don't get like minus 28, minus 45, minus 90 or whatever.
Again, I'm happy for there to be major
Yeah,
consequences.
well, it's
to that.
fine because I changed the way the Arcastones work. So the Arcastones are better now, and they've been better forever. It's just like
Okay.
so that balances out, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, now if you have both Arcastones, they do more stuff. Each of them does more stuff.
Ooh. Is anyone using the Alka stench?
Malvern got one right now.
I've got one.
I had a food one,
Oh yeah.
but I'm not really using it.
Yeah, I think the food one got left with Raffin when he was
Ah,
in
Oh,
a
yeah.
coma, and then no one's really like cared about the food one because the food one's pretty lame, except if you have the other one, because then you can like breathe underwater and shit,
Whoa.
and you can breathe in harmful gases.
Damn it, that's cool.
There's a fart joke right to me. Just don't know what it is.
So yeah, so you guys went downstairs.
I have to wear double hat in this section.
Yeah, man. You need a frontwards cap for Lida and a backwards cap for Ruri.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you guys went downstairs and you found this like this room. Let me get my creepy music on. Thanks.
Should I at least take the money out from like the reviving cost from the?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not that worried about it.
Because I'm gonna die in this one as well.
Well, probably, yeah. So let me get my. I don't think there was anything else I had to chat about. Yeah, so you head down the stairs, and the door opens to a room that size. I think I said it was slightly smaller last week, and then I thought about it, and it's actually bigger.
Nice.
So, in that room you see Rurek, who
Cardboard Rubek.
his armor crackles with this like green lightning.
Oh, sick.
He's way cool.
Can we swap him out?
And you see Malbrun, who she's got like normally the dagger's white, but this time it's black, and she's all just kind of like smoky and stuff, and generally fairly edgy.
I was gonna say.
Sorgar's there.
Why are they cooler us?
He's got his axe. His axe is on fire, but except normally it burns with like a white light, and this time it burns with like a black light. His armor's all black, and
Does he have a goatee?
he's got a helmet on, so you can't tell. Except it's clearly him because he's got like the big gauntlet and stuff. Who else? Naren's there.
Now it's the same.
Naren's is largely the same, except he's got his nautilus is red, and it's got this like blinking eye on it.
What does
There's a
Alice
lot
have
of
to say
weird
about
eyes
this?
in this place, just so you know.
Two Nautiluses by the end of this.
Muir has this like her arm is all like arm and her leg are all like this twisted black metal, like rusty and stuff.
That's just outside.
And her eyes are
Tetanus.
like green stars, not purple stars.
Oh, I want green star.
And Lyda's there as well, or there-ish. And she's got her big staff which has green flame.
But evil Hraffin's like, he's just like a manky duck.
So I'm gonna.
Opposite bear.
I couldn't find Graffin's paper token, so we're gonna use this guy. He's at the back. His skin is all pale and withered. He's like almost like albino, and he's got like this like rotting moss and stuff all over his robes.
Gross.
And Caladan's there as well. He looks largely the same, just a bit more menacing. His armor's not like shiny.
Just better.
It's got like a big, like the nice mace that Naren bought him is like all black metal and
There we are.
just kind of nasty. Looking at it, like Sauron's mace, right? And it's gonna be initiative.
Roll
Right.
it.
So I'm trying to find my craft.
So arrange yourselves as you believe you would come in.
We have a working order for this dungeon.
Okay, that works for me. Okay, he's not there.
Where's my
Oh
key
yeah,
dice?
wait, what's Soul Card plus I don't see that nice.
Nice.
Deal.
So 5 for Lida,
So 5
Oh,
for Lydia,
that's
and
nice.
17 for Rurik.
17 for Rick.
Oh,
Oh, god damn it. So that's 5 plus 2, 4, 9.
I got 3 plus.
I need to go
You got
first.
plus
Whap
2.
other
5 for me.
Okay, who has the higher dex of Lydia and Raffin?
I have a +1.
Oh, I think I've got plus 2. I can't get my. I'm trying to find things or something.
9.
Naren?
Now
Mine
we've
from
got,
here.
now we've got 2.
Favourites, me.
Naren got 2.
Dungeons and Dragons. There we are.
So I've got 18.
Zorgar's got 18.
Maybe not.
Okay, Zorgar's going first then for me. Where's my dice? I need my dice.
Zorga runs it and kills them all.
Do you want an extra d20 for Zorgar, or are you just using the same?
Extra d20. Nice.
Which one do you want?
Uh,
These ones are the least shit.
Ooh, I like the
pudding.
least shit.
These ones are the ones that roll well most of the time. The rest of them are a bit shady. So
So Malvern,
This
with
one,
her
okay.
+5, got an 11. And that's her initiative.
but he takes our initiative, so they go at the same time as us.
Oh,
We'll
no.
see.
No.
Oh, that's a yes.
Shite.
But you know, given they have the same dex mods and stuff, and they're basically you,
Basically.
it would make a
Like
certain
the
amount of
same
sense.
Nope.
So what order would you guys have been? What's your dungeon order?
We have. It is
Naren's.
Naren's first,
Damn it.
then Raffin, then Lida.
What's the thing around Soul Card?
Do we have to
Rurik.
fight these dudes?
Well, they fight Technicus first, it seems. Then no, Muir. Then Zolnar. I think
Run
Mulder's
away and
actually at
Rurik
the
can bring up
front
the
for
rear.
this dungeon,
Yeah.
isn't she? So
Probably is because you would have opened the door.
That's it. If we run away,
Zorgar's at the back and then
faster than everyone else.
Naren's at the front.
Oh,
Three.
right. Got it, got it.
Jake, is he evil Zorgar called Zorg?
Zorg.
Yeah.
No, he's got a cool title, but it's not Zoran.
He's Buzz Lightyear in this scenario.
That's
Zorg.
real Zorgar.
But you know he is pretty Buzz Lightyear.
I don't know where to put
That is perfect. So some of my stat blocks are on the same page as each other,
Oh no.
and handily, it lines up perfectly with the initiative order. That's very nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I don't like how we're lined up here.
Well,
Are we allowed to change this a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I'm happy with
Oh,
that.
what do we do?
yeah, I'm superb. Right in the
I'm just
back.
gonna move.
Please don't switch me.
Where's is the doors like double doors? Like,
Yeah,
Oh, then
when you change the program.
probably would be like
because
that.
we're actually right there. I think there's a lot of straight line shit.
Oh,
But we weren't expecting this,
he's
guys.
second in the line.
This will teach us to.
Screw around with.
Do we have to be in a straight line?
Well, we're
No.
walking in through the door.
Yeah, but we could
Yeah.
have been like around.
It's like a 10-foot corridor.
Oh.
Ah, then definitely.
Well,
It's just like
when-
stairs there.
Bye, guys. Nice knowing you. It was fun. Wait, Ward.
Are you streaming now, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want me to put.
No, it's fine. Cool. Okay. So, Zorgar, it's your turn.
Hypnotic pattern. Straight off the bat.
Okay.
So they all
What
have
does
to
it
make
actually do?
wisdom saving first. It means they can't move or do anything unless you damage them or they save against the wisdom saving first.
What is Zorgar's DC? It's 15, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So Black Knight Zorgar gets a 16, so he makes it.
Fuck up. Damn it, so
Red gets a 12, so he does not make
Oh,
it.
thank God.
that's one down.
I don't think I have it. Is it stunned? Is that what it does to them?
I did read it. I didn't read anything.
I think I have stunned ones. I'm gonna say it's stunned.
They're charmed.
Charmed?
Yeah.
I don't have any for charmed.
Stunned and charmed, kind of the same.
Basically the same thing. If it's charmed, I don't think Mulbrin and Raffin can be charmed.
Damn.
Maybe
Because they're
resistance
elves.
to it or something.
But is it advantage? I think they can't
depends.
be charmed, and they
Yeah.
have advantage on stuff to put them to sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Got turned.
that's what we'll say for this encounter.
I
I'll
think
check it
it's
there. If it
half
never
elves
comes
that
up.
have resistance, but
Yeah.
full elves have like.
So Mulbrin and Raffin make it.
Bells.
Muir with a 13.
I'm secretly
It's
chuffed
also
that my
stunned.
dude made the save.
It's 2 down. I'm also counting on my character being stupid here.
Really
Mulbrin
nice.
makes it. Raffin makes it. Lydia gets a 20.
So what have you done to them? We're back.
So she's fine.
He's
Oh, what did you do?
I charmed them.
Oh.
I.
So I'm trying to
Using
find
Zorgar's
Aaron gets an
spells.
8. What?
Oh, yeah.
It's not happened in ages because Zorgar doesn't
Oh,
want
really?
to.
Please refrain from posting links without permission.
Don't do the links.
Yeah, I know. Ask us what your link is first.
I want to see the link.
Looking at the username, I suspect there may be a bot, or I may have just offended someone.
Should be our number one fan. You just told them they're a porn
No
bot.
links.
No links.
I didn't even know we weren't allowed to put links in the chat.
It's usually a default.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't get a virus sent to you in your chat or your.
No. We've got enough problems.
Okay, I don't have it. Who else failed? Naren failed. Okay, Naren can be restrained.
Wow.
Except we know he's not really restrained.
So I only worked on 3 of them.
Yeah. So that
That's
was
pretty good though.
Real Zorgar. Is Real Zorgar doing anything else on his turn?
That's
So
an
I shove
action.
past people. In the ring 'cause it's like,
Oh, where is it? Oh, it's right at the back.
Yeah. you can move past me for free though. It's
Yeah.
only crap and you have to take a penalty for it.
Yes. So Robin's getting. Move into a room. 1, 2, 3.
Why does he have
move over here-ish.
Yeah, so he's got an aura on him.
Oh,
So if you're within 10 feet of Zorgar, you get +3 on all your saves,
Mm.
and you can't be frightened.
okay.
Use bonus action shit.
You keep gay.
I don't know what bonus action shit is first. I think
I know you can breathe fire on a bonus action.
that's. Yeah, I'll use that. Yeah, I guess that's all got on for now.
Okay. Counter Zorgar.
Fuck off, Countess Olga.
No!
So Zorgar makes 2, and he's within 10 feet of Nairn.
Oh, wait, does he get the
Oh,
bonuses
no.
from being
Yes,
close?
Of course he
course.
gets the bonuses.
Ugh.
He gets everything we get.
He's not my brother.
What's your armor class?
It's not from you, it's from
My
Mr.
armor class is 13.
Okay.
Oh,
He
does he
hits
get-
you twice.
He hits me twice!
4.
Wait,
Hang on.
quick
Ah,
question.
fuck.
Do we get triple bonuses? Because technically we're close
No.
to 3
No.
brothers.
No,
Are we
no.
back to
That is not your
Yeah,
brother.
you took a long rest. Yeah. So, Black Knight, Zorgar Markegs, and Sailor on Dark Tides, Nairn Markegs get their bonuses. Me.
Oh, damn, why are they cooler than us?
I want
They
all
give me
three
all
of
versions of us.
You guys want to start an evil party? Just be like,
So
way
hang on, so
cooler.
he hits Raffen twice.
But Raffen dodges it because
Hits.
he's. Yeah, I know, but like.
Well, with his +12, he gets a.
Plus 12!
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be difficult.
He got,
I-
he got
I-
19 and then a 28.
I was trying to decide between what I was going to do, and it's made the decision for me.
So you take 36 damage.
Oh,
And then.
36 damage.
Yeah,
That's
get
quite a
to do
lot.
something.
Does Zorgar have resistance to
And then-
fire?
Is there more?
Radiant.
Yeah. You're gonna take another 98 damage.
98 damage?
So mark that first block of damage up,
I've marked that down.
and then I'm not gonna roll 98.
98. So that's 9 to 72
You take
damage.
another 32 damage.
Oof. That was me nearly out of the game. Maybe someone's a little OP.
And then
Maybe.
you have a Zorgar as well. This is a perfectly balanced encounter.
No, I was meaning in general. Maybe somebody's a little OP.
And then he's going to breathe fire
Fire!
on. No, is he? I think he's there. And then he's going to breathe fire in a line.
Well, thank
So-
fuck you're in the line, because that would have released fire would take you
Everyone in this
out.
line
So getting it.
takes. Everyone in that line has to make a dex save first.
That's safe.
Yeah, dex save.
Ooh,
Resistance mean I have advantage.
Natural
Remember-
20 for Rurik.
Natural 20 for Rick.
He's
Okay.
the most dexterous.
What was resistance do for me again?
You take half damage.
Okay.
17.
Dex.
17? Did anyone get less than a 15?
I got 15.
Oh, here, Ward. Oh, Ward doesn't.
Oh no. Is it to go all the way back here?
Yeah, 6 squares that way.
Why does he never use this before?
It doesn't do a lot of damage.
Mulbrin gets a nat 20 on her save, so she's fine. She didn't take any damage. Who got less than a 15?
Ward.
Ward takes 6 fire damage.
So
Everyone else
that's
takes
three.
3 fire damage.
You get half that.
That's just one.
Yeah. Yeah, a mighty 1.
65. I have to do maths. Math isn't physical shit. What is?
So, black armored Zorgar strides forward and he slams Raffen twice, and then he sidesteps and like breathes out this big like green flame on everyone there.
Is this how many hit points I have? Like that?
No.
No, you've had a long rest since then.
Okay.
That was how many you did have. So then it'll be Rurak.
Uh-huh. He is immediately going to cast Beacon of Hope because I got told to do that.
Okay, I have a thing for that.
Is he watching?
He's not watching, I just asked him for
Oh.
tips.
Just backseat for him.
Yeah. So
Fair enough.
I hope he's got the stream on.
I've got it on at home.
Is he at home? Is he?
Oh, I love the phone window.
He's at getting big. So the amount of people I want in a 30 feet range. For the duration, each
Don't
target has
put
advantage
that in the
on
iron
wisdom
broom. Don't put that in the iron broom.
I didn't know it was there. Dungeon Master speaks to you. Okay, sorry, I'll
Welcome to the show, folks.
Did you want to pitch it down, Jake?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Oh no, I never rewatched the same clip there.
Where's my fucking beacon of hope? I just found it.
Where's my fucking beacon of hope?
Right, so Beacon of Hope, for the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any heal. So, remember that if you go down or you have to make a wisdom saving throw, you get advantage.
Okay. You doing anything else?
I can't cast another spell as bonus action. Right?
No, unless you got a cantrip.
What are my cantrips? I don't know.
I think most of them probably aren't.
Yeah, none of them are bonus actions. So, it's gonna just put back on. Yeah, that'll do. I
Okay.
need a hat.
You need a hat.
A hat.
Beacon of hope.
That fits hat for Rick.
So. How much damage is Colin do up to 5 wounds? 5 d10?
I don't know. We need to start killing people. I haven't done any damage yet.
Oh,
No.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Call lightning. Yeah, 5 to 10. Okay.
Actually, I might go. I'm just thinking. I'm like,
Can everyone in the hallway? No, in fact, can everyone in the hallway make a dexterity save, please?
What's happened? Who's done this?
Woo! Rex casting Call Lightning.
Like you, Rurak.
Other
So-
Rurak. Counter Rurak.
that's just
We're
like.
about to die.
He's-
He's there.
Yeah, but he got hypnotic.
Oh, he got hit on the
shit.
turn.
Yeah.
Sorry, never mind. Dex save.
Fuck.
That's fine. He doesn't get a go.
Yeah.
Thank
So
fuck.
That's
We're all
just as
going to
well.
die.
I only got 6.
I think he can have a go to wake up, if I remember him not back.
It's like the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You
I
roll
thought
for
it was absolute bullshit. It's like you're just asleep for a minute.
Yeah, I didn't read anything about
Best to check.
I mean, it's quite a
Maybe
long
we've just
time.
been getting this wrong.
effects for up to a minute. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its.
Yeah, that's why it's bullshit.
Otherwise known as the best spell ever.
There's
Yeah,
gotta be a
It just
save.
wears
Yeah.
off after
No,
a
there's no
minute.
save.
Fuck.
Yeah, you have to be
It's-
broken up by
what
someone
level
else.
is that spell?
Third.
Okay.
It's Bardic Fireball.
Okay.
Do they all go the same? They've got the same
Yeah,
initiative as us.
also third level off.
So you just go after us. So we have a slight advantage. Slight. Well,
So it's Malvern. So Malvern 1 will probably.
I was
it's
actually
the
very lucky
spellcasters
here
here
with
that are
one
dangerous
shot.
because we're all popped up.
Like,
to,
because
one
you must have
spell.
rolled the 9d8s. I'm at 12 hit points away.
Malvern 1 is probably gonna attack Zorgar. You're Malvern. That seems like a thing Malvern would do.
Where's Sorga?
Right?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
right, ours is a charge.
He just ran in, yeah.
Yeah, where's my dice?
Oh no, that's evil Zorga. No.
That's evil, that's good
Oh.
Zorga.
So Raffin's there, so she has advantage.
The good guys have 3D.
And she gets an 18, a 14, and then because it's using dex, she can reroll one of them. So she gets an 18 plus 10. She gets a 28. Hits Zorgar. And
Ideally, we all need to just move. I didn't move for Rick because I want him to be further back. I don't want him to get
he's
hit first.
been already. Oh, hang on. Yeah, he has been already. Should we shoot someone? No, probably not. No, I think she just stabs. Zorgar.
Stabby stab.
So he takes 10 plus 25 damage. And then counter movement's gonna go. So she's got ranged attacks.
Oh, my God.
And then she's gonna do her. She's gonna shoot. Keep losing my die. So there. She is gonna shoot Rurak and hit him, and it punches through everyone else on the way to Rurak.
Where's Rurak standing?
And she's gonna make it a sharpshooter. So Fafin, Lida, and Rurak take 13 damage.
I'm out.
13.
13.
Oh dear.
I had a lovely thing planned. I've got the spell heat metal that I've never used, but I thought I'm totally heating metal him with him, heat up his armour. I was going to cast it as a 5th level spell, and it would be 5d8 damage
How much
plus
weight
5d8 damage as a
13.
thingy turn every turn. But even that's up to 40 damage. That's about, I suppose my most damaging thing would be just maybe 5d10.
Yeah, I mean, like, Zorgar did a lot of damage to you, but you had to burn 2 spell slots to do that.
I well, no, it's quite a burst that. But
Do I have to do concentration?
Yes, I need a DC 10 Constitution save.
DC 10.
DC 10. Okay, he's fine. So your Malbrin stabs, counters Zorgar in the neck, and then other Malbrin sidesteps and shoots through, and it punches
do you want
through.
me to play Evil Kraken?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I get some. Probably not.
I was just thinking you possibly don't want to let me do that because I'll just heal myself.
Malbrin, counter Malbrin sidesteps, fires off that thing, and it punches through Raffin and gets knocked onto the floor. And it scrapes through, like, tears like a big chunk out of his arm and sticks into Rurak's breastplate.
I've gutted him out in the first round, not even over.
Okay.
So then it's Muir.
Tidal wave!
Okay.
You can do that?
Yeah.
How does
That's pretty cool.
Hold on, just need a double check. 30 feet, actually. 30 feet long? How long is
6 squares?
one?
Or are you sideswiping?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm so glad I didn't tell that dude on Warcraft last night. He was asking about my name. I was going to say it's my D&D character, and I thought I should just say it on the watch screen because that would have been embarrassing.
Actually, I'm gonna cast heat metal on.
Oh, you can do that? Oh, you can do
Yeah.
Okay, what does that do?
So.
It does the requisite, it depends what level she casts it,
Yeah.
is that level times d8 damage initially, and then she can use a bonus action every round after that
Okay.
to inflict the same amount of damage.
Alright.
What about concentration, I think?
The object grows red hot. Any creature invisible takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action at the end of your subsequent turns. Could do cause damage. So yeah, they must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the item.
Okay. And what are you casting on?
Oh, actually, no Constitution. That's Sorgar. Fuck. No, Tidal Wave. Do it.
Okay.
So.
That's gonna
But
wake
if
up
it was,
the people.
if it was armor, could he
It's
do
not
that?
armor.
Could he succeed in a Constitution save and drop his armor?
No, he makes a Constitution save for the damage. He can't
Oh,
drop
right.
his armor, so he's just in a top
Oh, okay.
armor.
Oh well, it was a lovely idea.
No, it still does damage. You just can't get out.
Oh,
There's
okay.
nothing I
So
can
it's
do
better.
that doesn't
Oh,
wake
that's what I
people
thought.
up.
Right.
Ah, fuck, I'm gonna
So if you
throw
cancel it in his armor, they'll work.
I'm gonna throw it at Evil Litter. Catapult. Throwing a rock at Evil Litter.
Okay. What does she have to do?
Dex save.
Okay. She is somewhat behind cover
Oh,
because of all the people in your way.
fuck. Yeah, it's fine.
So she has a bit of a bonus to it.
I do like the idea of this.
I just don't like actually doing it.
It's the first fight that I've been genuinely scared for.
Yeah.
What DC is it?
18.
18. She's a half cover. She has a +2.
There's a couple that look ropey. That time in the
19,
arena, that
20,
looked
22.
really ropey. But
Damn it. So I think it's half damage.
it's a lovely idea.
Too many.
Hey, they must have fat loot.
Probably have no loot.
What? So what is it that wakes up people that are?
Damage. Or being shaken awake by an ally.
That's fine.
Get up, you lazy bugger.
Damn it now. Damn it, I just laid the spell slot. That's my
It
turn.
doesn't work at all. You sure?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
So-
Ward steps in next.
Yeah, he's small. He can step through. What's he gonna do?
He's gonna fire blast. No. Actually, no. He's gonna stay back here, and he's gonna be a little healing one.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's not. He's gonna be here.
Okay. Which is it gonna be?
There is someone on the ground that could go for healing.
He's gonna blast.
It's
Zorgar.
temporary hit points, so.
Zorgar that way.
He's gonna blast Rogar that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you gotta shoot him or something, right?
Yeah. Dex save.
Dex save. Oh, he's not very dexterous. There's Mr. Zorgar. 13.
So he takes 2d8 force damage, and he's pushed 5 feet backwards.
Right.
Take 1.
Okay, that's good.
Take 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
Yeah. Flex. And that's my turn.
Okay. Countermirror is asleep.
Evil Rurak's gonna have that second hammer, isn't he? He's gonna.
Krafen, can you make me a death saving throw, please?
Okay,
Because you are
I'm dead.
not dead.
Now, what? How does that work again?
Unconscious.
You just roll a d20. If it's 10 or higher, you succeed.
No bonuses or nothing. Whoa!
Sorry.
No bonuses.
10.
10. Okay, you don't die yet.
Excellent.
Yeah, one success.
Counter Krafen, what's he gonna do?
He's going to decide that he feels so sorry that good, handsome Raffen is now dead.
How has he got?
Just to heal him and revive him. This is where he'll whip out something that I've never thought of that'll totally fuck us.
We're not even fighting against every single person in the party right now.
Yeah, 3 of them are asleep.
And we're still doing really rough.
Who can Krafen
He can't
Maren.
see anything, his eyes aren't
see?
so
Make
good.
me a Constitution save, please.
Standing behind Malta.
You're tall.
You are tall.
Better. That's much better. And that is a 24.
24.
Yes.
You take. Are you a plant creature?
No.
Are you a magical plant?
No.
Are you a non-magical plant that's not a creature?
No.
Like a tree or a shrub?
I don't think so.
I've always
Okay.
thought you've had
You
shrub-like
take
qualities.
21 damage. As Counter Raffen points his finger and there's like this beam of black energy like snakes out and like you can see Naren's scales all start turning pale and stuff and he kind of shakes it off.
Can I do that?
Yeah. It's a spell called Blight.
Who knew?
Uh,
I'm blinded by bears. It's all
and he's
I do.
gonna move here and he's gonna wake Rurak up.
Fuck.
Oh, you son of a bitch, Raffen.
I need to kill Rurak.
So hang on, so oh, then he's gonna
See
move
if
here.
Rurak's
And
hammer
he's gonna-
fucks us all.
Wait, Naren.
Wait. Oh.
Just needs to be
Is it
shoved
free
away.
action to wake people
I think
up?
so.
Yeah, you just have to tap them.
No, they have to use their action.
Is it? Oh, sorry, never
Yeah.
mind. Never mind. He stays there.
That's very good. Uses an action to shake the creature out of its...
Fair enough.
Nice.
That spell's even more OP.
Such a bullshit spell.
I love it.
Lydia, it's your turn.
Howdy. We are going to be casting slow.
Slow.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Perfect. It is a 40-foot cube. I can choose up to 6 creatures of choice. So I will choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I don't think he can do much. Right?
Paladin. Good.
So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait.
When Naren goes.
Let me just have a wee.
No, wait, I'm sounding like
Yeah.
that.
Should I just not so? Because there's one person that.
By what level is spell is slow?
3rd.
Lydia will counter billion.
Can I counter spell or counter spell?
Sure. Yeah.
No, you.
Does
I
that
don't know
work?
what the rules are on that, but I think you can do that.
Okay,
Do you want me to check?
This is
I'm
up
pretty sure the rules are
to
you can.
3rd levels. I'm gonna do it on everyone apart from here.
Okay.
And it. What does it do? It takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. And it can
Is there a saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Zorgar only gets an 11. Zorgar is slow. Rurak gets a 12. I'm guessing he's also slow.
Yes.
But he's already asleep. So he's just really, really slow.
Can you counterspell? Because it says you have to be in the process of casting a spell. So if they're going to cast counterspell, and is that in the
I think it's
process?
fine. I'll check. It just means that if Lydia tries to counterspell other Lydia will counterspell her back. Muir gets a 17. Oh, Muir's not doing it. Malvern gets a 17. So I think Malvern is not slowed, I'm guessing?
What's she?
Oh, you can.
17.
No, she is. That's the same.
Actually,
right,
who
okay.
says it?
Raffen gets a 21. He is not slowed. And Lydia gets a 10. So she is slowed.
It was who got it?
Zorgar failed. So I didn't make through one for Naren. Naren gets a 60. I think basically everyone other than Zorgar and Malvern. No, Malvern got slowed as well.
Zorgar did get it.
Zorgar, yeah.
It was.
Raffen made it.
Raffen made it. So everyone's slow.
Everyone's slow except for
Raffen
Raffen and Muir.
and Muir.
The Muir's just
Yeah.
And Kaladin's fine.
Yeah, Paladin.
So they have a -2 penalty to AC and a series saving throws, and they can't use reactions. On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action. It can't use both. It can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Whoa.
The creature attempts to cast a spell when a casting time of one action. Roll a d20. On 11 or higher spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn.
Okay, that is quite a lot of stuff, so you're probably going to have to remember
Yes.
that for me.
Yes,
I've done
yes,
the
yes.
armor class stuff.
Kind of want to move somewhere because I don't like this being in the corridor, but I'm also squishy as fuck, so I don't really know. Is it possible for me to hide behind Zorgar? No, I won't be able to get there anyway.
1, 2. I think you. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could. You can.
Fuck it. I don't want us being in a line like this.
Okay. So Lydia does this kind of mad gesture, and there's like this whirling thing, and then other Lydia clicks her fingers and points, and it sputters, and then real Lydia clicks her fingers as well on the front, and unsputters and speeds up, and then everyone else, like all the ones who aren't just standing there in a daze, they kind of they start slowing down. Are you doing anything else in your turn?
No. I need another hat, though.
You need another hat. Okay, you can
Two hats. I'm concentrating real hard. Too much thinking. This is a look.
What is the deal with spellcasting? When
Um,
it's slowed?
You have to roll a d20. On 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell's wasted.
Okay, so it's like, effectively, you have to take 2 turns.
Yes. I don't know what happens if you roll lower than 11, it doesn't say.
Oh.
And they make wisdom saving throws at the end of their turns.
Okay. So other Lida is gonna cast a spell. Next round. So that was Lida. So Naren, your turn.
Wait, can I stand
Wisdom save.
in the same space as
Wisdom save
Morgan?
for Lida. 2
She's slow as heck.
plus 6, so 8. Yeah, she's real slow. Yeah, Naren, it's your go.
Can Naren bunches way into the space Morgan is standing in?
You can walk through it as difficult terrain. That's what we've been saying.
Can I
You
walk-
can't occupy the same space at the end of your turn, but you can walk through it.
Oh, at the end of my turn?
Yeah.
So I can walk through... Okay.
Are you trying to walk through?
Like you can't like stay in a space that someone else is in. You can move through it, but you can't.
If I use pushing attack, can I walk through pushing attack in away so I don't end my turn where Morgan is?
Yeah, sure. I think so.
Okay. I am going to action surge.
Okay.
And then charge it sword gun.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to disarm him. And then push and attack him twice. And then...
Okay.
So the disarming attack was a 28.
Yeah.
Second attack was a 15.
That's not going to be good enough.
Then we've got a 20 and a 24.
Those will both hit.
And then we have... Oh,
Are you
17.
using your special action, sir?
Yes!
Okay.
Wait, I'm not in the same hex anymore. am I?
No, you can use your special action surge whenever you want.
And it does...
It makes your action surge attacks crits.
automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Okay. But then you have to go back to your ship for a week.
Worth it.
Okay.
This is... So all of them are crits automatically?
Just the 2 action surge ones.
So the first...
So your first 3, your normal attacks are just normal attacks. Your action surge attacks, the 2 you make with your action, they automatically hit and automatically crit.
Like, so see how I just rolled?
Yeah.
2 of them didn't land.
That's fine. If you're using, those can be the crits.
Okay,
If you're doing
thank you. Okay, so... damage. First, see if he gets disarmed, I guess, which can be...
I think it's like a strength save, right?
Yeah, make a strength saving throw on the save. Will save, it looks like
6. Are you disarming his axe or his shield?
His axe.
Okay.
And then pushing attacks. You must make a strength saving throw on a fail save. Yeah, so he has to make 2 more strength saving throws.
21
Okay, that's fine.
and a 7.
Okay, so he gets pushed only 15 foot.
Only 15 feet.
Yes, only
1,
15.
2, 3.
Okay, I think I go with him since I'm pushing him.
I think probably.
Now all the damage. Right. It's been a while since I've done this, so...
So roll for your weapon attack first.
So, 3. So that's 6.
Come on, big numbers.
This is my D8.
Oh,
Thank Okay. Let's
Okay.
start again.
Okay.
2. 8. 12. 17. Not bad. 20.
Okay.
And
Then you roll another 2d8.
that's 32.
32.
And then I also have to roll another 3d8s.
D10s now, I think.
D10s?
I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, they're D10s. Yeah, 5.
Okay, that's way cool. So 3 d10s on top of 32.
Are you using 2 of your maneuvers on your critical hits? In which case you'd roll an extra d10.
Yes!
So you need to roll 5 d10s.
I need to roll 5 d10s.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So I've rolled one of them. We're at 41 now. 42 now. 49. 53.
Oh my god.
58.
58.
I'm losing count now. That's 67,
Plus your strength.
which is 5 times 5.
So
That's
92.
92. I think I don't need to go any further, but I
Given
can.
that at maximum, Thorgar has 77 hit points.
Oh,
Yay!
you killed Zorgar!
I didn't kill him, I've knocked him out.
Because there's more from Nautilus as well, because you've got 2+1 tridents.
Yeah.
So then there's 5. So it's... Yeah, he's dead. Well, he's unconscious.
I also have Zorgon moving to back me up on the next turn.
So
I
Naren
would focus on Malvern.
pushes past Mulbrin and just like he's like swinging tridents and stabbing and drives, counters Zorgar back. He's like, and then he gets one right in the gut, and Zorgar like falls on his knees and then slips off Nautilus. So it's real Zorgar's go.
Real Zorgar! Okay, Real Zorgar is
Real
going to
Hunter
try and kick the shit out of Malcolm.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2,
Remember, Zorgar has lay on hands, so he can heal people.
Oh.
Rex, when
Based
you
on
next.
action.
It's a little
That
bit
doesn't
more
seem
film
like a
when we
Zorgar
walk
thing
into
to heal.
Huh?
It doesn't seem like a Zorgar
He
thing
does
to
heal
heal.
sometimes.
Zorgar's got smite.
Okay.
Oh no. I also forgot my. Oh no, I wasn't within 10 foot of Zorgar, so.
Yeah.
Yes, Zorgar is going to try. Zorgar is going to use Searing Smite at 2nd level
Okay.
twice.
Twice.
Twice?
Okay.
Wait, when you miss a Searing Smite, does it count as losing that spell
No,
slot?
it carries over to your next attack.
Cool.
Wow.
And he gets 3 attacks, correct? So or 2.
Yeah. I don't know how many times you can cast Searing Smite. Let me check. Because it might be like you can. No, if it's a bonus action, it should be. No, yeah.
Well,
I don't think you can cast more than one Searing Smite.
Okay.
It makes sense if you can only do one smite per turn.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, so you can use it as a bonus action to get on one attack, and he has another attack, but you could use a Divine Smite on there.
But to cast Divine Smite.
It's just the thing he does when he hits. Divine Smite's a non-spell thing, but then he has other spells that are more like different versions of smites that do different things. Like that one will set him up on fire, I think.
Divine Smite. Sure. I'll use those 2 smites.
Okay.
And there's 2 attacks.
Yeah, he gets 2, yeah.
And he gets a plus 12 to attack.
Let's take him down.
Yeah.
So
He gets
you
plus
got-
11, because he's not within 10 feet of you.
Yeah, he's dead. We
Okay.
take advantage of
Like,
it.
So we got a 26
26, that's gonna hit, yeah.
and 19.
19 will also hit.
And then he rolls d12s, doesn't he, with his plus 4 for his axe?
he gets a d12 plus 1d8 for his axe, which is presumably on fire.
Yes.
And then this might.
So I just rolled this twice as well, so
Yeah.
two axes.
In fact, can you do one attack at a time? Because Melbourne has a thing.
Oh no. Okay. So that's 15 plus his strength plus 2 is 22 currently, and then this is 1d6 of fire damage. Oh wait, does it go up with second method?
It's probably an extra dice, yeah.
I can't see anything about. Oh no. Yeah, okay, so it's 2d6. So 22. 28. 31 damage.
For the first attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So that attack definitely hits, but it should have hit a lot harder than it did. Like Melbourne is like she just like matrixes out of the way of half the axe.
Cool.
Stupid fuck.
Damage is 31.
Yes.
Liking the use of the Matrix as a verb.
I'm not sure Zorger could have cast it now, Barry. He doesn't have the components.
Does it have a gold cost component?
No?
That's fine.
Oh, right, never mind. Why does it have a thing then?
Because you can cast a spell with an arcane with a focus or a component power.
Never
The
mind.
components are largely just there
Yeah.
for flavor, or if you don't have those things.
It only matters if there's a gold cost.
Yeah. Okay, so that was attack number 1.
So second attack.
So second attack.
Bam. 12. 12 plus 5 plus 2, so 19. And then Divine Smite, I don't have the card.
Divine Smite is 1d8 plus a number of d8s equal to the spell slot.
So that would be 3d8 if it's a second.
Yeah. So that's like your high damage one. But I think Malvern's on fire.
Huh?
Pretty sure it says here on fire.
Oh.
29 damage.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Malvern is okay. She's been better. I took a big chunk out of her. I know she's on fire, so I think she takes like a d4 or d6 damage to the start of her next turn.
Good.
Counters are is not there. So it's Rurik.
Oh. Right.
It's just the robots putting us.
Right, so who's taking damage and who hasn't?
Raffin's definitely taking damage.
Yes, I know that.
I think Malvern is taking some damage. No, Malvern is fine. Is Nir taking damage?
3.
3.
1, 2.
Actually, very few people have taken damage. Raffin's taken a chunk of damage.
3.
I've taken all of them.
Rurik's taking some damage.
Yes, yes. Yeah, okay, actually, I'm just gonna do this a little more. Where is the spell? I was gonna do a healing word thing, but I decided against that. That's such little play. I have like so many spells open right now that are not mine. Fifth edition. Probably going to cast that.
Yeah, he's got mass cure wounds and regular cure wounds, I think.
Yes. I'm just gonna cast a regular cure wounds on our druid.
Okay.
Our druid pal. And so he gains. When he casts a spell, he's going to spell to second level or higher. That's it. Second level. Okay.
Another stupid question, Jake. See when hypnotic action is cast, what effect does that have on Nautilus? Like the Nautilus.
Evil Brothers.
Mentally shaken out and like
No.
16 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
Because like they're still awake. They're just mesmerized by all these colors in here. There's like an Aurora Borealis one.
Is my spell attack also my spell ability modifier?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Technically, we should have rolled it
16.
saves for our part.
So he regains 25 hit points back.
25 hit points!
3.
And then I can still. I can't do anything else on that level.
Okay. Also, you've got Beacon Hope, so whatever.
Yeah, I did
You
fulfill
did.
a magic healer. Oh shit, yeah, you should have had advantage on dex saves.
Oh, he didn't die either.
So what was it? How much was it? 25?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Where should I go? Where should I go? He's gonna go here. And outside.
Okay.
Get out of that goddamn corridor. That's his turn.
Alright. Counter Runic is stuck there.
Oh, I've gone on to death saves.
So it's
How do I get
Malvern.
off death saves?
I think you just do the heal.
That's what it is.
Are you guys all focusing on Malvern? Is that what's happening?
Now it doesn't.
I suppose Malvern just took a chunk of damage from Rover. So Malvern's probably going to shoot Malvern. So, one hits. Or, hang on. So one hits. Two hits. So she hits Malvern for 16 plus. For 31, Malvern goes down.
Oh.
Or Malvern, or bad.
No,
Bad Malvern.
Cool.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
She's still on fire.
Good.
As it should be.
So yeah,
So
Malvern
we've Malky too.
just fires off
Mainly
two
because of his
crossbows
background.
that latter into counter Malvern.
Is it if you take any damage when you're down, you die? Or does it have to be?
It's one death save. If you take enough damage, if you take your max hit points and damage, you just die.
Okay.
But it's like if you're if you're in the lead with someone who's down, any attack you hit is critical, and a critical counts as 2 death saves, fails.
Okay.
So it's like it's really easy to kill someone with that. So that is Malvern. Muir.
I'm gonna throw a rock at.
I forgot Calvin's action.
Oh yeah, so did I. He's so forgettable.
He's just there in the corner. I
He's just
thought I
hanging out.
didn't put slow on him.
Gonna throw a rock at Lida.
Can throw a rocket with it.
Dex save.
Dex save, so she has -2 to that. She gets a 19 -2, 17 plus 1, 18.
I've got 83.
If your DC is 18 and she meets an 18, she succeeds.
This game's
It
quite small.
definitely doesn't do half damage.
It doesn't say anything about half damage.
Huh. That's good.
This game's stupid for stupid people.
Other mirror
Ward.
is asleep.
Whoa.
Oh, Ward's doing stuff.
This is word speech.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Beep. Shoots Raffin.
Shoots Raffin. What's Raffin got to do?
Dex save.
Dex save.
I
He
can
gets
turn into a
+2.
giant scorpion now, can't I? Yeah, I haven't done that in ages. I think I might do that.
7.
Haha! Take a mighty. Ooh! 12 damage.
12.
And
not
gets
gonna work.
pushed 5 feet into the wall.
Okay, roll on a d4.
Where are my triangles? 4.
Cool. So, Ward scuttles past and does a and this like force arrow fires off and blasts into this wither craft. He's crunched into the wall. Other mirror is asleep, so real Raffin is your turn.
Yeah. See if can I run and turn into something at the same time,
Yeah.
just so I can get into space. Right. I'm trying to remember speeding point since I've done this. I can cast a spell and then like I could cast Moonbeam, then turn into a bear.
Yeah, you got
My turn.
it's a bonus action. You got an action and a bonus action. It's a bonus action to transform into
Good.
so you can cast a spell in action, or you can transform
And I
into
can
something
still,
and then attack.
and I can keep have Moonbeam as
Yeah.
a bear.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but I couldn't summon any more bears.
No, you have like one spell.
Yeah.
If you're doing a spell and then transforming, you get one spell.
Okay. I think we'll go with that. I think we'll go with the Moonbeam because I can fit 2 bears in there. Or maybe. Yeah, but I think Moonbeam is going to have to be. I think the dudes with the things on them are all sleepy dudes.
Yeah, we don't know what.
And what about our dudes? Why have they got things on them?
Different purposes.
Yeah, well, right, okay, that's fine. So it's nothing. Right, what I'm going to do, if I cast Moonbeam in the middle of their jig, that will hit both of them, is that correct?
No.
No.
You can hit Kaladin or you can hit Lydia.
Oh, fuck Kaladin. I think what I'll do is, I would hit me. I think I would like to hit me, but I'm worried about waking up the other ones. I think I'm going to hit me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because he's an abomination. So I'm going to hit him with Moonbeam. I'm going to cast as a 5th level spell, so
Okay.
it's 5d10 damage.
Okay, so that happens. Well, it happens on his turn, shouldn't it? So he
Okay.
has to make a save.
Oh wait, I'm going to turn into a bear
Your
as
turn,
well.
turn into a bear.
I'm going to run. Could I sort of run and turn into a bear so I'll land up about? Oh no. I want to
If
land.
you can reach a square, and there's a space
Close
enough for you to
range.
transform into a bear there, that's fine.
Right. Okay.
Remember, you have 7 squares of movement.
Yeah. I think it's going to have to be up there. I think I'm going to have to tackle that because, and then
Yeah, you can kind of stand on this or whatever.
yeah. Okay. So let's do that. About there.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. So you're turning into a bear?
Yes.
Okay. And then how much? What does counter wrestling have to do?
Counter half has 2. Where's it gone now? Moonbeam. Right. I believe it's just right. I've cast it at 5th level, so it is 5d10 damage. When it enters the spell's area for the first time in a turn, or first turn, it's engulfing ghostly through spells. Yeah. Constitution saving throw. It takes half as much.
9.
No.
So it fails.
Fails. Excellent. I need the d10s. Let's see. So it's 5 d10s on Hrafnmoose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh look, I've got 5 d10.
Okay.
So that's a 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 10, 15,
Is that a D10?
18. Is it?
Yeah.
Always get
10,
confused.
15, 18, 20, 24 it looks like.
24.
That's rubbish.
Okay. So Raffen runs through everyone and he starts whispering, and there's this beam of silvery light that like starts burning away at other Raffen, and then he turns into a big bear.
Yes.
And
And
then
even
it's other
bigger
round.
bear than the bears you've seen before, because I've not turned into that new bear yet.
It's a copy of bear fight.
Fuck yeah.
He waves around it.
Oh.
Now we
He's
might
in
actually
next.
have a problem.
Hang on, does he? Yeah, that's fine.
How's he looking? Is he looking damaged by the moonbeam?
He's looking bloody. So that was Raffen's go. That is your turn.
I'm making him up. Put some damp around the flame.
Doing alright so far.
Half of them are asleep.
Yeah. But still, it's better than, it was initially looking I thought.
What should we do? Where is my fire spells? Concentration spell. Have to do that. I was going to just use a freaking cantrip, but then anyway, we'll come up. How about I scorching ray. How much? How's he looking?
He's looking reasonably rough. He's bloodied. So he's at half or 2.
How much hit points do you usually have?
Sorry?
How much hit points do you usually have?
I normally have. It's gone.
60 to 70.
I didn't get a failure in death saves and now it's letting it go away. That's not true.
We will do.
Sorry, I can't see my hit points because it's got this stupid death save that goes about.
That's fine. We'll
80.
do
80 is what I
Which
managed
is
to close.
first. We'll do.
Still got halfway through.
How many did you get back?
25 I think it was. 250, I like that. Isn't that right? No?
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll do. What's it called? I keep losing it.
Battle bear, so it's bear hit points.
Yeah.
I create 3 rays of fire. I will hurl them at.
Yep. Can't.
In fact, I'll start on Rurak, I think.
Advantage and saves against charmed and magic cannot put you to sleep.
In fact, he's got a high thing. Actually, I'm doing Grafton.
Okay.
17 plus 10, 27 for the first one. 21 for the second. And 26 for the third one.
Yeah, they'll all hit.
Okay. This is the second one as well. 4 damage. 2 damage. 6 damage. And 11 on top of that, so 17 damage altogether.
And was that for Raffen or Rurak?
Right.
So 11.
Good old 11.
Okay. You do anything else in your turn?
No.
Okay. Counter Lilith is going to finish casting the spell she started casting last turn.
Should I counter spell it? Should I just do it? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. She counter spelled me, I'll counter spell. Her. No, she can't. She can't take reactions.
Oh.
So, counter spell.
Okay. Give me a counter spell check.
12 plus. I think it's a 17.
That's fine. Yeah, she doesn't have a spell.
That's what you
So
get.
so Lida counter Lida start like she's moving very slowly. Starts bringing her staff around, and there's like this big ball of fire starts forming in the top, and then real Lida clicks her fingers. She like tweaks 3 rays that blast her into Raffen, and then she clicks her fingers at other Lida, and the fire dissipates. And she doesn't get a go.
Good.
She makes a save though?
Oh, she makes a save, yeah. 12 plus 18.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, she's not slowed anymore. She looks quite angry.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would be angry too.
So Naren, it's your turn.
As well.
Huh?
Was evil Paraffin
Karaka was the only one that wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't still.
Rurak is still slowed.
Speaking of evil Paraffin, I'm gonna go stab him in the face.
Okay.
Is he?
I'm not sure we can get to him.
There's a bear in the way.
There's a bear in the way, yeah.
Can I step over Zorgar's unconscious?
Yeah,
body?
but then you'd be stepping into the window, which will damage you. That's a pretty meaty 5d10.
Can I reach Rurak?
There's also a bear.
5, 10,
Yeah, just
15,
turn down for
25.
Q.
Oh.
You can get to Lida, I think. Okay, you can get to there.
Okay, I'll go through Rurak.
So Okay.
Stop it. When's the thing when you hit him, he gets to do a thing?
Yes.
Oh boy.
I can tell you what that is.
You've
right
seen
now.
React do that before, yeah.
Has it got a hurt?
When a creature within 5 foot that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dex saving throw, or it takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage. Your choice. Half damage on success. 2d8. Max might be 6. Read the extras.
You have a lot of hit points there.
Oh wait, that's our. Is that reaction?
Yeah, you can take reaction.
Oh,
So you're
cool.
He's
fine.
slow.
He's too slow to do it. He's
I'll
slow.
stab the shit out of Rurak. Let's do that. That's a 28.
Slow as such.
13.
You're within 10 feet of Zergar, unless you get this one.
That's 1. It's a 29.
10, 14.
14.
14. 14 doesn't hit. 29 does.
That's 30.
30.
Yes.
That'll also, yeah.
Roll 3 on hit. Summon of his hammer.
Okay.
That'll make him mad.
No more hammer. And
So he's
then
got to make a strength.
saving throw.
Right. 13. I don't think it's enough.
Yes, beat the 17. And then I'm also going to. Where is it? Where's the moonbeam? Just on Haraffin.
Has those 4 squares there. He's
Can I
large.
push him into Haraffin into the moonbeam?
No.
It's 15 foot of pushing.
Is 15 foot pushing?
15 foot of pushing.
How many superior dice do you use?
What?
Is it 15 feet per pushing die?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look.
Okay. No, I believe you. Okay. So. Yeah, you can push him. You can push him through. I think that's pretty, yeah, that's okay.
I will say he does get a strength saving throw against that.
Oh.
I shouldn't have said that, but I.
Oh, it was a 3.
He's a 3, yeah, he's okay. So like pants.
So that is a few dice. So it's 5. 11. Oh, better. 17, and then there's also. And you said D10s now. 17. Plus 6, 23, plus 15, plus 3, that's 41 damage.
Okay. He's still alive.
Not called
But he's
left.
quite
He's in
slower.
a moonbeam as well, so
Oh, he's in a
next
moonbeam as well, so he needs to take another 5. He needs to make a constitution
Yes, he
save.
does.
Get yucked.
time- Shit, Rurak.
16. Does that beat your DC for moonbeam?
Oh, hold on. What's it called? Oh, right there. I can't see what that's. Wait, sorry. My DC
Yeah.
is.
Also, Naren, can you make a dexterity save, please?
I'm doing the DC.
I don't think it will, because you got 20 wisdom.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll 5d10.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my 52? There's this there. Okay.
I got an 18 and a dex save.
Suffer.
23
Bum,
damage.
lightning damage. Huh?
23 damage.
23 damage direct.
Where's the lightning damage from?
He's empty.
Sappy bastard.
Oh, he can't take reaction. Never mind. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, we
Isn't
had
it Raffin against the lightning?
no, it's fine. Huh?
Isn't it Raffin against the moonbeam damage?
Well, hang on. Are you pushing Raffin into the moonbeam? or Rurak.
No, it's Rurak.
Yeah. Rurak's in
He's
the
just asking you to say the what the actual damage is, I guess.
What do you mean?
Like, isn't the traffic, the bad traffic, got the moonbeam
He's
on it?
moved out of the movie.
Oh, has he? Right, okay. It's just the thing, right?
Yeah.
That's fine then, Rurak takes all the
Okay.
damage.
That was Naren.
Okay, don't know.
How much did he take from the movie?
It's like 23.
Where is your Callahan? He's in the back.
Who knows?
There he is.
Oh yeah,
You got Callahan.
Keep
No, it's Kaladin.
He looks like Splinter.
Evil Kaladin.
Evil Callahan. Oh, it's Rachel.
Is that not
Real
fair?
Callahan. Yeah, so I'm doing
He has 30 foot movement on the
Yeah. And he hits with his attack because he's
cool.
because he's a
Right, interesting.
retainer.
Okay. I don't actually have the cards for him.
Do you not?
No.
Oh, I think I
he's-
have all the cards.
Yeah, the party one. He's not going to be able to reach Evil Caladin, which
No.
is a shame. Is he going to be able to reach anyone?
He can reach Evil Naren. Evil Naren is his
Evil
I don't
Naren.
want to reach Evil
Or he can reach
Caladin.
Evil Mirror. Evil Mirror is also
Kaladin.
Does Caladin only have a mace, or does he have a secondary weapon?
He only has mace.
Doesn't he have that spell that's good for your allies?
Yeah, you can cast magic weapon once per day and make someone's weapon plus one.
Is that the only spell he has?
Yeah.
He wants a magic weapon.
I don't have any weapons. My weapons are my hands.
Where's the thing with these?
It's in the spell book.
No, see.
Yeah.
Caladin is going to move as far into the room as he can. And
Like here.
Sure. That's his full movement.
I mean, you can move around people. You can get all the way to the back if you wanted to.
Get all the way to the back.
Yeah, you can make it leave it even better actually, but just.
Without dashing.
Yeah, without that. You've got 6 cards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, make it Evil Caladin. Bash him in the face.
Alright, okay. So.
Plus 6 to hit.
He just hits.
Oh, okay. Oh, because I rolled a 2.
So I think it's like 8 plus 3, whatever it says on the card. Under signature attack,
Yes. 1d8 plus 4.
plus 4. Alright, go for it.
Six.
6.
A whole 6 damage.
Okay.
So like kind of.
Other Kaladin
No.
is gonna hit real Kaladin.
No! He's probably got to be more than 6 as well.
I'm gonna get hit. That's fine. That was Kaladin. Go.
Did he next?
Yeah, he so it's Zorgar.
Caladin is so shit, can he hit himself?
Oh, Kaladin.
See, that's why I keep forgetting who he is.
Zorgar is
Kaladin turned around and looked at you.
Damn it! In a heat of action, really don't tug your back on
Can we use Evil Nautilus?
No.
Is he Evil Nautilus also once?
Yeah. He's got this one blinking eye.
Zorgar is going to move towards
Flick him in his evil eye.
Lidda.
Okay.
He's going to chop Lidda in half and make her a quarterling.
Fuck! That's fucked up!
It's
Okay,
all coming out now, isn't it? That's why I attacked myself. I figured that was the safest way.
And he fails how many spells slots that? There's 2 of those, so he has 1. He's going to use one of his smites on
Okay.
the first attack, and then the other attack is just going to be a regular attack.
Okay.
Oh man. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Does he have any way of re-rolling one of those awful hits?
I don't think so.
Use one inspiration. I don't use that because that feels mean. I don't suppose a 13 hits. 13 doesn't hit.
13 just hit, actually.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
She's only wearing robes.
Okay. Well, eat bags.
Yeah, I think actually, like, unless you roll the 1, Zorgar can't miss Lydia.
I did roll it.
Oh, if you roll 1, it's just a
Critical
miss.
fail.
Yeah.
Shit! So that was 14 plus 27
Damage.
damage.
Okay.
Is Lido a quarterling yet?
No. But she's a half hit point halfling. So it's nearly a quarterling.
Half hit point halfling, okay. That's a
You
lot
can
of
get half a
H's.
hit point.
No,
No,
like
she's got half her hit
Oh,
point.
sorry.
Uh,
I thought she was down to 1/2 hit point.
so that was Zorgar's go.
Yes.
Other Zorgar is Deed.
He's dead.
Rurak.
I think we should stab him.
At the start of his turn, take me.
Rurak is the he takes 5.
Yeah, but it's
I need
real
to
Rurak
do-
first.
Oh.
right,
I'm
okay.
gonna do Rurik.
Forget
Is
that.
anyone feeling very rough?
No.
No.
Okay, can I throw a hammer?
Yeah.
Can I do
It's
that?
been surprisingly easy.
It's not
Because
been back
3
round
of
to
them
me
are
yet.
out of
It's not been
action.
back round to me yet, is it?
No.
Yeah, it's all got spell.
So how do I do this?
One
Uh,
second.
I would like
you
to hit
pick
Linda.
someone. So just make an attack roll against it.
9 plus we get
Do
plus
like
8 to
model
hit,
of
so
Caliban.
it's
Yeah, that'll hit her.
Caliban.
And then Lida has to make a dex save, which she fails. So
it's a D8
she
plus
takes a D8 plus 3 plus another 4d6.
Okay. What's that? Okay. A D8 plus 3. It says plus 4 on the sheet.
Oh, maybe it's plus 4. Yeah, it's plus 1. Yeah.
So that is 7 plus 4 is 11
Okay.
for the bludgeoning. 5, 4 is 9. 11, 14. So 14 plus 11.
Yeah, 25.
25
Still
damage.
alive.
Damn
It
it.
says plus 1d4 piercing here as well.
That's just because he can use the pommel of the dagger if he wants.
And can I
Is he doing anything else on his turn?
hook it back to me? Or
Okay.
whatever he does. I don't know
yeah.
how he does that. Is that a bonus action?
I think probably. I don't think I've ever actually picked. I think it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. So counter Rurak
He's slowed.
is
Also
slow
a moonbeam.
and is in the moonbeam.
So he takes 23 damage, 25 whatever it is.
You have to roll.
Okay, he only has 4 hit points left, so I don't think there's anyone who doesn't.
He's
die.
dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
you couldn't because
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
got 5.
So that's where
Five
that's where
to
Rurak went out.
Coolio. So how many are down? We've knocked down 2 of them.
3.
3.
Maldron's down 2.
So yeah, real Malgren.
Goldar and Rurik are dying, which is like the main things because they can heal people.
Raffen must be fairly decently damaged, and I'll moonbeam him and bear the fucking.
Real Malgren
Next
at
turn.
this point, I'm assuming would probably shoot Lida.
So a bit of thing to do actually. So it's extras. So it's shave. Oh, should have gone.
I'm gonna have 1 hit point, so she's gone. So that's Malgren's go. Muir, it's your turn.
Main
Okay.
person that's still left is this dude.
Hit
Yeah.
Raffen, dex save.
Raffen dex save
Evil Paladin.
Oh, you can tell.
13.
13. And yeah, finally! Feel my rocky rat.
Oh, I should have turned into like an Allosaurus to do much more damage than my bear in the
Worth
wilds.
the wait. 7, 14, 20, 29, To the face.
29 to the face for Raffin.
Yeah.
He had exactly 29 left.
Yay! We kicked her asses.
It's not over yet.
We still have
Real
hit
mirror is
points,
asleep.
Naren.
Real Raffin, it's your turn.
Yes. I'm going to move Moonbeam. Who's still left up?
Evil Caledon.
That's him over there. Is that the last one that's left up?
No, we still have Naren and Weird.
But they're sleepy though.
It'll be better to surround them.
Yeah.
Then
Yes.
wake them up.
Well,
God.
can I?
Stop.
If I was to, because I'm just thinking I'm right there. I'm just wondering if I move Moonbeam over onto him, so that when it's his next turn, he'll take the damage.
And wake up.
Well, yeah, but we're getting to, by the time I've moved Moonbeam over there, I can't do anything in my bear form because I can't get anywhere near him. So
You're next to him.
no, I mean it's like
Oh.
if we attack.
Yeah.
So is it maybe time to start attacking the?
Maybe. I
Yeah.
just have one question.
What's that?
Before this is, am I able, since he's dazzled, to take the other Nautilus out of his hand?
Trident's all you think about it.
If I could have two Nautiluses, one of which has an eye on it, that's really cool.
I mean, you can try.
Well, it's
No,
not
you
my
do-
turn,
you do
but
go
I am
before.
curious.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, the whole Moonbeam thing. So that you take damage at the end of your turn.
When you first move into it.
Oh.
Or at the start of your turn, if you start it.
So you wouldn't take damage. I mean, I could bear him as well, but that would wake him up. But then when it got to his turn, he'd take damage.
No, if you moved it onto him, he would take damage straight away.
No, he takes it on his turn. It's
Okay.
like either if you
But is that the
start your
start
turn
of
in
his
it,
turn?
yeah, or if you move into it on your turn.
Okay.
That seems the best way to wake somebody
Yeah,
up though, with 5d10 damage. So I'll move Moonbeam over. Do I get an advantage to attacking him in my bear form because he's asleep?
Yeah.
Right, excellent. That's what we're doing.
Okay, so what's happening?
Right. And with Moonbeam? Moonbeam?
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack him.
You're gonna attack him.
So, how does that work?
Wake him up by bayonet.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to be. The moment he does anything, he's going to take 5d10 damage, and I'm just going to harm the enemy. So, so I take it his turn would still come round, asleep or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I might as well attack him. Right. Unless I got that hugely wrong, but that sounds right.
Hmm?
Right, okay. So, do I roll to hit? Yeah?
Yeah, the attack with the bear point.
Yeah. Right, so 2 rolls, because it's. We'll do claws first. And that's 14 plus.
Evil Moon's gonna kick my ass.
Plus 7, so it's 21. That's going to hit, isn't it?
Yep.
And I'm going to bite him as well, because I'm just that sort of dude. 18 plus 7, 25.
That will also.
So he's going to take 1d8 plus 5 piercing damage and 2d6 plus 5. So there's my d8. Where's my good d8? I think I'm missing dice though. Right, yeah. So a d8 and 2d6. Okay. Plus 5 plus 5. So the d8 plus 5 is 4 is 9 and 2d6 plus 5. So that was 9. Yeah. Oh, double badger! So that's 17 and was 9 was the first one,
Yeah.
yeah? Yeah, I think so.
26.
Okay. Is that all you're doing on your turn?
I think that's all I can do.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so Raffin moves his moonbeam and then rakes down the back of Naren, and Naren, like Nautilus's eyes, start like flicking around and staring at people. And Naren wakes up,
And I bite him
and then yeah, you bite him.
on the head.
So that is Raffin's go. Then it's your turn.
I'm going to cast
frostbite on Naren.
Okay.
I just hope he doesn't get him twat me now, because if he does twat me,
Oh,
he can
he
twat
has
me
to
good.
make a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
But actually, he'll be twatting the bear.
23.
So
Oh, okay, never mind. Until save.
and if he twats the bear, I'm going to turn into a
I don't think
great
it does
big
anything.
second dinosaur.
So nothing, I
instead
don't do
of-
anything.
Does it normally do damage?
Yes,
Is it an education spell?
yes.
Then they still take half damage
Oh.
because it's you.
Oh.
I think
Because it's you.
because you're an invoker.
Invoker.
Are you talking amplitude nonsense? I'm pretty sure.
I think us having the first initiative, that's really just swung it, probably.
It would be 3 damage instead.
Okay, 3 damage there. Okay. You doing anything else for your turn?
Move. I'll back into the corner.
Bubble ways you can.
Yeah.
Quite right.
Yeah.
So it's Naren's go.
And it's
Did
got
you
fuck up
print
now.
that model of the
Do it.
Caleb
Yeah.
I'm remembering thing it's really nice. I thought it was the first. I thought it was like a big rat, like Splinter. See, it's Dragon Ball.
Yeah, where have I gone?
You're right here.
Oh,
You're right next
right.
to him.
Spin around. I'm going to, oh boy, I'm all out of maneuvers. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
All out maneuvers.
Forky.
He's turning some movement to the left.
I guess this just leaves stabbing. No stabbing.
How many hit points do you have normally?
My max hit points? 90.
90.
Yeah,
So
that's
I've
all.
done what 20 something. It's like I can't remember what it was.
27.
Yeah. And then there's 5d10 Moonbeam to come as well.
So 24. Critical failure. Shit. Only one of them landed. Oh no. I'll get absolutely twatted by me. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. So real Naren spins around and attacks counter Naren, but counter Naren is kind of like tweaking his tridents and stuff. It's like fighting with two forks at the same time. They're always interlocked.
I think I
Free
have somebody's
action
D10.
to have Nautilus see if he can read other Nautilus's thoughts.
Yeah, he'll get back to you. Is that okay? Okay, damn it. Then real Naren's going to go. So what's that for Moonbeam?
23 down. Or do
Save
the
roll it.
Yeah, for your what's the
It's,
save?
saving throw, Constitution.
Oh fuck. You're good.
So he gets a
I
19.
know.
Damn it.
Rapid. Your
What's
movement
your
is up.
constitution?
Oh, it's up. You can save it.
What's the DC? What's the ability?
I'm very sure he did.
It's a Constitution save.
Yeah, he saved one.
So he takes half damage.
Yeah.
Well, that's alright. I can still do.
Fine, it's like 6 of us against one dude.
1, 2, 1 dude with 2 forks.
Dude, 2 points.
Right, hold on.
He's gonna suck against
Alright,
you
it's
two.
up 10.
He's gonna do
Right.
really good against me with sword cut.
So
'Cause he can just
7,
disarm us and then we're worthless.
8, 9, 10, 19,
Don't get this one.
21.
Expect
so
it!
I don't have a say.
let's call it
Well, it's 10.
rounding down.
Yeah, we found this out last week. A
Yeah.
helpful person stopped by the Twitch chat and said you need to write it.
Oh, okay.
So then it's real Naren's go.
No, fake names.
Fake
I'm the real
Naren's
man.
Oh, are you?
go. It's real Naren's go.
Oh.
Wait, isn't it? One to Craven? Or did he do something? Like
You
fake
bit
Craven? Yeah, no, I bit him, but then did he not come alive? Was it not his turn after that and take
Who's?
Craven?
Other Raph was dead.
Oh, right.
Uh,
Oh, he
Yeah.
died a wee while ago.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Sorry. It's again mixed up. It's Fork Boy again. With Evil Fork.
Yeah, the other fork, not this one. This one's a good one.
You can't have an evil fork as well as a good fork.
I've had 2 evil forks in the past.
Oh, I remember the evil fork.
Yeah.
Febreze remembers the evil fork.
Also, I would not count Nautilus as a good fork.
He's a good boy.
Does Haraf
You're
get
a
attack of opportunity then?
Yeah, he does. If he wants one.
Yes.
Alright, roll for it.
Does my one attack count as closet?
One attack.
I hate to say
Yes,
it, but
I do
nice
close
maneuver when you're moving out of range.
Oh, 4 and 7's 11.
Hang on, sorry, what?
Don't give him tips, he should know this.
What?
I shouldn't have told Jake that.
What did you say?
I have a very handy maneuver from moving out of range of people.
Oh, that one, is he going to use that one? Yeah, probably. Fuck it, yeah, he's going to use it.
Damn it.
For that one. 1. Right. Okay, roll
Good
for
job.
Haraf.
I rolled, I got 7, I think, so it's not going to hit.
That's not going to hit.
I'm gonna hit anyway. They wasted a maneuver. Haha.
I see your game. So he's still slowed, I think. If slow is still up.
Yeah, it's slow.
So he only gets one action.
Yep.
And he can only make one attack with it.
Yep. I'm assuming.
And you're on the clock.
I can find the spell.
Hey.
It wasn't me.
Okay, well, he's going to attack Aaron.
He's got to try.
He.
Yeah.
What's your armor class?
19.
19. He hits you.
And I'll use Blade Water.
Okay.
Actually, that's a stupid idea. I'm not
He's
going
gonna
to
have
use
one
it.
try, one hit per Trident.
It's even Nautilus.
No, sorry, hang on. No. Yeah, I need to check it. You check a rule. This is my alter the battle.
What rule is this? Because I don't know the answer.
I need to check a spell.
Ah,
It's unrelated to memory.
someone you can action, so you can slow still out and you just get double your action.
He is going to, instead of attacking Aaron, sorry, he is going to throw Nautilus at Raffen
Oh, man!
and pull him into the moonbeam.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a small.
Can he do that? I'm a big bear.
Yeah, you're large.
Yeah.
So,
Anything from small to large.
Raffen, I need you to make a Constitution save against your own moonbeam. You have disadvantage because you're a shape changer.
Do you not have to make a strength saving throw against the pole?
Oh yeah, sorry, make a strength save first.
What are your maneuvers? You can
So,
use
does that mean I roll against my strength?
No,
yeah,
you
the
roll a
hard
d20
action.
and add what it says to add to your strength save.
Okay. It's 12 plus 2 is 14.
14 is not good enough.
Arse.
So you get pulled into the moonbeam. So
Arse.
now, roll 2 d20s.
Ah.
And take the lower of the 2 and add your Constitution.
11. So it's 10 plus my constitution is plus 2. 12.
12. Okay, so roll 5 d10s.
Oh, man. I'm not starting my thing in it. Doesn't it? Do I get
No,
it?
you move into in your turn to, on a turn. So
Hang
it's
on,
fine.
sorry.
No, I've checked it. There isn't.
Did you? Is it fine? Okay.
Because that's what I did to Blue Egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
But did he take... I thought he took the 5d10 at the start of his turn, no?
Yeah, he did
He
both.
did as well as when he got moved in.
What's the other d10? 1, 2, 3, 4. I swear it was right there. There it is. You're making me roll my own damage, is that?
Yeah, you're rolling your own damage. Also, because you're a shape changer,
10,
you
11,
turn back into your normal form.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 15 damage, and you're back to being craft.
Concentration as well. Yeah.
And then I need you to make a concentration save. Told you. Radically
You're
alter the
determined,
outcome
aren't
of the battle.
Right, a 9, I don't think I'll have saved it, so plus 2.
How much damage do you take?
I can't remember.
I don't know. I think it's 20. I think
15.
15, I think.
15.
I take it my bear took that 15 damage.
Yeah. What did you get on your save for the concentration?
I can't remember now. It must be that dice there, so it was like 9 plus.
Okay, that's fine. It stays up. And then Naren has to save against slow,
He's not very wise.
but he's lucky.
He is lucky.
What's the DC for slow?
17.
17, and it's wisdom.
Yes.
Ooh.
So he uses a lucky. He's going to use his indomitable.
Ah,
He
fuck, I
really
forgot
doesn't
about
want to be
that thing.
slow.
He's still slow.
Forgetting about Indomitable.
You wouldn't.
Uh,
That word.
Okay, that was Naren's go. Zorgar.
Zorgar, cut my head off. Zorgar was going to. Does he? How many spell slots does he have? He used all of the second level. Can you third level smite?
Yeah.
Is it
You can
wise
smite
to
whatever
third
level you want.
level smite myself?
Huh?
Sure. Yeah. Or third level smite Naren. Oh, it crits. It's a nat 20.
On Naren.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of that as well.
So you roll the smite damage and the d12 damage twice.
And then the second one is a 25.
That will also hit.
It's going to be 12. So the first one is doubled, so I roll this 3 times. Okay, so 9. Oh, 11. 19. And then 22. 26. 29. And oh wait, plus 15, which that makes it 34 plus 2 times 3, which is so that's 40 damage.
40 damage.
Yes, I realised I fucked up for the last attack, so I got away because I didn't add all that shit, but it doesn't matter, they died anyway.
Okay. So he takes 40 damage?
Yes.
That's factoring everything?
Yes.
Okay. Still fine. Just.
Yeah, that's.
Other Zorgar dead. Rurak.
Kill him. Smash
Oh,
him in the
can he not
face.
move that way or it's an attack?
That's an
Wait,
attack of opportunity.
but
So.
it's a reaction and he's slow.
Oh, that's true. It's not an attack of opportunity.
Don't question my motives here. I'm trying to line up a combo.
So is the moonbeam on me just now?
Yeah.
So cantrip action, lightning lure.
Jake, is the moonbeam still there then?
What do you mean?
Like, the moonbeams, I've been pulled into the moonbeam, which caused me to revert back into my thing, but it didn't break concentration.
Yeah. You're still concentrating on stuff.
It's an attack.
How do I manage that?
Are you going to?
It's alright, that means I can move it then.
You're on it.
Yeah, you can.
Fair, excellent.
I'm trying to line up evil Mary and
Evil mirror just needs us.
Evil Naren looks really rough.
Oh yeah.
Just slap. I'll take care of Evil here.
Malcolm
Fine.
probably got finish him off.
I guess we'll throw hammer again. Can I throw hammer?
Yeah, you get 2 per day.
How much did you see? Like 19.
Yeah.
Sad though.
Okay.
Okay.
You throw it through people twice a day.
Yeah.
Because you could move over one and throw it through Muir into Caladan and probably kill them both. Because they're both really weak little
Into that
bastards.
Caladan. What about this Caladan?
Right here.
That's your calendar.
That's good Caladan.
Exactly. We'll go for good Caladan as well.
Not if you move over one.
Oh, you want me to hit your end?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who's after Rick? Melbourne? Yeah, Melbourne will finish him off. Fine. We're throwing the hammer through. I don't know how to do it.
Make an attack against Caladan. So I guess 18 you have to hit.
18! Oh.
What is it?
Plate mail.
Yeah, he's got
Of
chainmail
course,
and
yeah.
a shield, so
Well, that is a 17.
17.
So,
not good enough. It still does damage to Mirror,
Okay.
and it still does lightning bolt damage to him. He just doesn't get the warhammer damage. You just roll 46s. Mirror gets a 4 and then a 2, so she does not make her hit.
If you roll the absolute maximum, you can kill your
Come on.
Caladan got 17.
So, it's just Caladan and this
12, 15 damage.
15 damage.
Could have been both
Is it
of them.
Was it 4d6?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Hey, they might have evil versions of the Hearthstone. We can get there too.
Double up.
So that is Rurak to go. Mulbrin.
Hits his hammer back.
Hits Nairn and dies.
Hey,
He had 1 hit point.
Ah, there we go.
Hey!
Mira's awake. So I guess she'll probably shoot Mira with her other attack.
Is
10,
it real mirror
17.
hit?
Well, it's on Mulbrin's turn.
Oh, right.
So she hits real Mira. Fake Mira, sorry. She hits fake Mira.
I don't
For-
like these hints.
8 damage. Kaladin's nearby, so she gets sneak attack. She gets another 15. Real fake Mirror dice.
Hey.
So it's just
Uh,
Kaladin.
I bet he's like super
Kaladin,
powerful.
do it!
Do the thing.
But at the point where all the other 7 die, everyone, all the corpses, as well as fake Kaladin, they vanish.
Including all the
Oh,
gear they have.
I was
Including
gonna
all
loot
the
fake camera after and see if he got some decent loot.
So you're just in a bare
We did it! I
stone
feel like
room
we cheated, but we did it!
with double doors at the far end.
We did so much better than I was expecting.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah, me too.
At the start, I thought we were fucked up at the start.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because you were playing Zordar and you find no tired now. If that wasn't the case, I don't think we would have done nearly as well.
Technically, we should have all done saving throws, but not trying. Because it's
But we
just
said that earlier.
Huh?
Why? What do you mean?
Well, you have to. It's like a blob of color, and anybody who sees it, doesn't matter if they're friendly or not, has to make a saving throw.
However, I can choose where it's cast, can't I?
Mhm.
And it's only within a 30-foot square.
No, the thing.
It's like, if you can see it, though.
Oh, I see. Oh.
Well, oh well.
So, yeah, you defeat the illusions, or whatever they were.
I get the feeling they were illusions now.
Or maybe
They
they were
don't seem to be
real
there
ones.
anymore. They kind of vanish in the puff of smoke.
Are the wounds we acquired in that fight real?
With friendships we made along the way real.
That's for you to decide.
It's up for debate.
So there is a set of double doors there. The doors behind you have shut.
Is anyone rough at all? Need healing?
Nah.
Actually,
do a tactic healing.
I mean, if you can dole out 3 healing, that would be.
I'm down, my Traffic is
I'll
down
do.
like 25 hit points just now, so he could probably do that's
I
about.
could do a mass heal word on everyone. And that would be maximum amount of healing without the hack on. How much does it do? Let's have a look.
What's that?
8 million d6.
Can I investigate the room for spooky happenings?
Sure, gives an investigation check.
16.
16. I mean, it's like the walls are all kind of spooky and stuff.
Oh, how spooky that.
I mean, it's just weird. It's just like, you know. That's really.
Use a 3rd level spell to give everyone like 14 hit points back.
What's that?
Ooh.
What's happening?
People want that.
Do you have enough third levels that that's alright to spend?
I just can't use another one after this because it has Revivify on it. But I'm guessing I could catch it Revivify at 4th level.
Is that 14 you said?
You know what, actually? Why don't I cast this at 4th level? I'll get an extra d4, so it would be 8, 12, it would be 16 hit points back to everyone. We'll do that. Sorry, Rick. Everyone gets, what did I just say? 16 hit points back to everyone. Because some people didn't take damage, did they? Like Mulder and that. It's
Yeah,
like
so
up to
it's
60
Mulder never
points.
takes damage.
Yeah. Okay, so 16 hit points. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. That takes down back to 4. Nice.
What did Nautilus report back?
He was like, he was whispering to me.
What was he whispering?
I don't know. It was. I don't feel quite right.
No,
He was messing with his head. You shouldn't have made him do that.
Doesn't have a head. He's a trident.
I've definitely got a head. I've got a pointy end.
Is your pointy end your head?
Probably.
Well, multiple times I've asked you to grow legs and come help me. Why don't you have legs or arms? Why do you have a head but not legs or arms?
The rest of you just hear Nautilus announce, you can't find good help these days. Some people are just so ungrateful.
I think you feel fine.
Just
Nautilus.
apropos of that.
Okay, so what there's a big door.
Yeah, the door.
Let's go
Is
in the
it
big
locked?
door.
Well,
It's
we
just-
need
it's
Malvern
just-
to do things.
Just there. The door wasn't there before.
That's safe, let's go through it.
Do you want
Malvern
knock
checks
or do you
for
want just open?
traps.
Malvern checks for traps.
Because you've been doing that this whole time.
She says, I don't see any traps. It looks safe.
There's no glyphs or anything on it.
No.
Who wants to open it? Who's got most hit
I'll
points?
kick it open.
Yay.
Okay.
That healing thing, did you do a healing thing?
60 hit points.
60.
back.
So Naren walks up to the door. Are you kicking it open?
Okay,
And
okay.
he gives it a big boot. And it's just blank.
In we go!
Like there's nothing. It's just blackness.
Can I kind of step my foot over the door and see if it... Like, is there a floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't we have something like this before?
Yeah, we have lights
Ooh.
and stuff.
Yeah, can I
It was last
can I
week,
walk
and it was like it was almost like a leap of
It's
faith
still
thing
black.
that we could have walked on it if we chanced it.
my
No,
orb
it's just
casting
dark.
That was
is-
space.
that matter?
You're not sure. It feels like supernatural darkness.
Advanced
Where's
Very dark.
can
Second level dark.
Where's that spell that you cast? That one spell.
More now. Holy shit, that's a lot of spells.
Yeah. Would daylight get rid of that? Because I'm sure it's like if it's magical darkness, if you have enough light, it gets rid of
Yeah,
it,
it
right?
depends on the level of the darkness.
Let me look up daylight.
Can you give me a perception check now?
Can be. Nat 20 plus 5.
It smells salty.
Oh no.
Do I hear or does now have inbuilt sonar to detect water?
You do not have inbuilt sonar. You can hear very, very faintly what might be the sound of waves, but it might just be your imagination.
I check a rock.
It just bounces.
Not flop.
Just bounces.
Yeah.
Oh.
It bounces for a long time.
Orb can cast light or daylight.
You can?
The drift golem.
Oh yeah, do daylight. If any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell of hold on. By a spell of third level or lower, the spell that creates the darkness is the spell. So if
That's
it's
right.
at third level or not, and it's just a drift globe, it's not an actual spell slot.
Let's do it.
Can the drift golem? Yeah, sure. Drift
Turn it
golem
on.
cast this daylight.
Okay.
Oh, like that smile.
Cast this daylight.
So the Naren brings out the globe and it kind of hovers there, and that's when it comes a bit of light, and then Naren kind of whispers something to it, and it blooms, but it's still like there's a little bit of the way is illuminated, and you can see there's kind of stone walls, but it's just beyond about 2 feet is just blackness.
If the drift globe moves forward, is more unveiled?
Are you sending the drift globe forward?
I mean, it has to stay within a foot of me, I think.
It's a 60-foot radius. And then
Yeah, it's still only like 2 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, we still got the moonbeam up. I could move the moonbeam in there.
If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. I can, shove it a little bit.
Okay.
A few feet down the hallway.
Naren shoves the drift globe and it kind of, and then it kind of vanishes into the darkness.
Come back, drift globe.
Fuck.
No, come back!
Can I call it back?
Yeah, I think so.
I can see it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Malvern see it?
Except this time it's like. Normally it's like this kind of like frosted, sort of glass sort of thing, except now it's black.
I
But
say
it's
we
still
just
emitting
march
light.
in.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know what kind of thing this is. Spell, I don't know.
Can I wave my magic wand at it? Like
What magic wand?
the tower one. The black
The
rod.
rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do it.
Well, I've done all I can do.
Muir whips out a rod and starts waving it.
Aww. I guess we
Is
just hold
that-
hands and walk.
We can
Hold
see like
hands. That's how we go in
2
here,
foot.
isn't it?
at the beginning, right? Is that light switch?
No.
Well, we got in here by holding hands, and that's how we're gonna get out. We hold hands and march forward.
With the drift globe
Yeah.
on
Okay.
in front of us, like around us.
Black.
Remember,
Fine.
That's the drift globe if it's feeling okay.
remember the password, guys.
It kind of it like
monkeys.
hovers there, and then
Wait, are we still using monkeys?
I don't
Okay.
it like hovers there, and you ask it, and then this like eyeball floats around on the inside and like looks at you.
Oh,
I
has that
poke it.
eyeball been there before?
You've never seen an eyeball in the drift globe before, no?
Can I tap the glass?
Kind of, but it still stares at you.
Poke it, poke it,
Does,
poke
does
it.
it look like it can wink?
Yeah, it blinks.
Okay, wink twice if you're friendly.
Just stares.
It's an eye, not an ear, mate.
That's very true.
Does it know sign language?
You know sign language?
I don't know no sign language.
I think he does.
I'm surprised he knows how to read, to be honest.
I want to poke it.
It just like
I'm guessing it's just allergic to most of the things in here, but
It does not like this.
What happens if I like spin it around?
don't look
the
at me.
eyeball stays where it is. The
Oh.
glass spins.
Okay, well, let's just go. Let's walk in with our friend the drift club.
We're all holding hands.
I mean, it was
Okay.
frosty
We don't
glass
get
before, I
lost.
might just not been able to see this
There's an eyeball in here.
Need glasses.
Caladan is like it's very optimistic of you, my lord. What is your plan? You're getting in?
Forward.
Hold hands. And
Hold the hands.
before we go, can Zorgar lay on hands, Raph, and then heal him up to full? Just
Sure.
in case.
Yes.
So the sort of things we're going to do.
Yes.
Yeah,
What's
I'm all
Raph
for
now?
that idea. I'm at half health at the moment, so about 40
yes.
hit points.
How many does he have?
50.
Okay, so that's pretty much all done.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I need 38.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
38.
Because
Thank you very much.
he does tend to just give people a fuck ton.
Is there anyone on the sheet I can...
I don't think he tracks.
I'm
to be honest. I
I'm
think that's why
thinking I
he
wonder
gives
if,
people
if
the bucks.
Zorgar could have sold it.
Just,
He's just totally beefy, and
He was the first one we put down though.
I suppose it is, that's true.
Yeah, because he didn't really get to do much. He got one turn and then he got fucking
But he
murdered.
did a fair bit in that one turn.
Onwards.
Okay, who is going first?
According to the
Marching
party sheet.
It's me.
You have the globe as well.
It's
to make
Malvern.
sense.
The globe is going first.
Malvern's like, I'm not going in first.
Well, Naren, your turn.
Well, can the globe go first? And just hold
Yeah,
the globe forwards.
Everyone holds hands.
Do you want me to
we're
move
gonna lost.
Moonbeam in there?
It's moist.
I take it Moonbeam's gone now.
Ew.
Yeah,
Just wipe the moisture off.
yeah. It's just like it like when you wipe off a section, and you know how when you're in like a really like damp room, like you wipe the condensation off, and it just like forms again immediately.
No.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Good moisturizer.
Scales.
Hey, scales need moistness too. I think.
Cam's like,
Okay, yeah.
What
let's
did you
just-
Walking. We're walking in.
I'm walking in. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm first, I guess. Aw, all holding hands.
So you got one hand on the drift globe, one hand on someone else.
Oh, I want to hold my trident then.
You're holding Graffin's hand. Who's holding Liz's hand? Who's holding Rurek's hand? Who's holding yours hand? Who's holding Zorkar's hand? Who's holding Malvern's hand?
Do I have big enough hands to like hold the trident as well as the drift blade?
Yeah, your hands are pretty big because the drift club's like that big.
Oh,
So yeah, you
really?
can. Yeah,
Oh, shit,
it's not that
okay.
big.
I thought it was
Like-
you know,
like pro-
seance kind of.
No, it's like
So it's a tiny eye.
I actually have a Euroquiz trophy that's a frosted sphere,
Oh,
and it's almost exactly the same size.
perfect.
I just don't have it here.
What does I could do detect magic as a ritual as Rurik. I don't really know what that will tell us.
It'll take 10 minutes. to
Doesn't it
follow
do
one.
all of us as well? Because we're all magical.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that other things will get them. Ding ding ding. But also, it wouldn't really. I don't think it would do it.
Magic.
We're
Everywhere.
walking, we're in the order with me first. I don't know where this puts Mulgrim.
At the back.
Traditional order.
Okay,
What happens?
so you start walking in.
Disappears.
Aaron disappears, and then Rafa disappears, and then the next person disappears, and so on and so forth.
Within the kind of 2 foot of light around me, can I see her from behind me as I'm holding this down?
Like you walk in, and it's just black. You can feel that you can keep a hold in the drift globe, and you can sort of see her fingers. They're kind of outlined in grey, but you can't see anyone else. You can feel Rafa's hand.
Can I see the walls and the floor?
Why don't you keep
No.
the drift club closer to you so
Is
you
the
can
drift
actually see?
globe not?
The drift globe is kind of like following a corridor. It's just not emitting any light. So the drift globe is like leading you.
Oh, okay, that's pleasant.
Like every now and then it like shifts slightly, and so forth.
Following the eyeball, the eyeball.
Can I see the eyeball in the
Shit, I
drift
forgot
globe?
about
Oh, I wanted to ask another question.
the
Not a
map.
magic eyeball.
The map.
Right, it's a magic eyeball, so.
So the path continues.
Does Nautilus have sonar?
No.
Damn it.
So the path continues, and you're walking for like 5 minutes,
This room is way bigger than this.
and then there's a point where it's like some of the blackness goes away, and you can see stars above you,
Oh.
and there's like nebulas and weird things crisscross, like large tentacles like wrap once and disappear, and you can see like creatures moving around in the distance, probably really large ones.
Okay.
Nearest not having.
And then, like, Raffin's hand in your hand goes all wet
Okay.
and slimy and slippery
That's just me.
and
mate.
stops being hand-shaped.
Happens
It's
when I
more
get
like something
nervous.
that wraps around your arm. And then that kind of goes away. And then you can see up ahead there's like a sort of a doorway that's got like wood. And you're getting closer and closer. And eventually you reach it.
Is the door open?
No, it's closed.
No, can I open the door?
Oh yeah, yeah. You open the door, and the door opens out. You can it opens onto the deck of your ship, and you're in the middle of a storm.
Oh no, him! No!
And it's rocking, and you can see. The rest of you all see this, but you see it from. It's like you're in a dream, and you're
see
dreaming
it
you're
from
Naren.
perspective.
Yeah, you see it just from Naren's perspective.
Whoa,
I'm so tall.
And there's like the ship is rocking in the waves. You can see there's like tentacles reaching up out of the water. In the distance, you can see anchor is burning.
It's almost like I've been here before. Deja vu.
And like against your own will, you run up to the helm of the ship, like where the wheel is, and you can see hanging off the back is Pim, and he's got this tentacle wrapped around his chest, and he's holding on to the banister. He says, "Captain can't help, it's got me, help!"
Why didn't I see this the first time? I'm running to help him. I'll stab him.
And then you hear this voice in your head, right?
Is it Nautilus?
It's not none. It's like,
It's usually not.
if I was more prepared, I would have done it as an audio pro. But most people can't hear what they're saying. And it just says, it's got like this really deep, wet, gurgling voice. Like someone who's got like a really wet mouth.
I remember the
And a catch in
voice,
there.
right?
It's not the Kraken's voice, it's like unlike any voice you've ever heard before. It's got like this. It's kind of like when you get a catch in your throat, if your mouth was also like full of like butter, right?
Specifically.
It's really weird. It says, "You know how this story goes, sailor. Throw him to his doom. Kill him now like your inadequacy killed him before." And Pim is like holding on, and he's like staring you down.
helping Pim, and I'm also questioning this guy in my head.
How do you help him?
He's grabbed by a kraken, but he's holding on, right?
Yeah.
Stab the kraken's tentacle.
Okay. Can you make a charisma saving throw, please?
You're gonna stab one of us.
You are in love with the crack.
Ooh. And my charisma, due to that wonderful gambling event, was raised one. So that is an unnatural 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god! The big closest.
Keep this book on hand, right?
Ah, shit.
Because I'm a dungeon master, that's my guide. Yeah, you like dig a trident into the tentacle and it like writhes and then like it sort of like disintegrates, like almost like pixels like burst off it. You now don't know what a pixel is, but it's like these like little orbs and stuff like start to like in a way that a kraken obviously would not disintegrate.
Yeah.
And then you're in a library.
Okay. Is Pim here?
No, your Aaron isn't here. You're really small now. You're like 3 feet tall.
Small.
I don't like this.
We're little. God, how does she live like
You can
this?
hear like the scratching sound of quills on
You
paper.
also have skin.
This is nuts.
You also have skin. That's maybe quite unsettling.
It's floppy.
And there's like a table. There's like this big book is open on it, and there's like a seat that's drawn in. And there's the pages of the book all have these like intricate arcane symbols on them. And there's this guy that's walking past in robes, and he turns to you, who is now very small, and he says, "Oh hey, Lydia, how you doing? Hey, isn't that quite a difficult spell? Hope you know what you're doing." And he
Is
gives
this
you a
me
smile.
or is this
It's you.
Naren? Oh, fuck.
And then he kind of walks on.
I can tell what this is going to lead to.
And you can recognize the spell in the book is a really powerful fire spell. And you hear this really weird voice in your head. It's like someone who has a mouthful of butter and they've got a catch in their throat.
I feel like I've heard it before.
Yeah, did we all hear these messages to the other people in my dreams?
No, only you heard it.
Oh.
Everyone else watched Naren do this. And I'm like, huh, alright, cool. And the voice says, but you didn't, did you? And tell me, did you ever see that man again? Surely your little library experiment didn't put blood on your hands. Only one way to find out.
I don't remember. Well, I either cast a spell or I don't cast a spell. I just leave? I know what this leads to.
You can leave if you want, yeah.
I close the book.
Okay, make a charisma save.
So if you do things different, then you make a Christmas.
Christmas. Ooh, 18 plus 3, 21.
21. Okay, I don't need the book for you either.
You're acing this.
Hell yeah. We are making better life decisions for ourselves.
So the rest of you watch as Lydia closes the book and she stands up, she walks out of the library, and the door opens to a road. You're much taller now. You've got kind of brownish skin. You can feel your ears are all pointed now.
Feel healthy.
Brownish.
Raffin, you are walking down a road.
Okay.
You can smell the air is like it smells of death and disease and blood.
Wonderful.
And
It's like work.
about 100 feet ahead of you, you see the rest of the party, and they're joking around, and then you feel people clutching at your legs like hands,
What was that plague say?
and they say, please help us." And you turn around and you can see the gates of Morwald.
Ooh.
You can see at the gates there's people clawing at the walls, and holding onto your legs are the two people with their crying blood. Their eyes are white. They say, "Please, you can't leave it, you're the only one that can help." And then the head through the party are all, everyone else they're all laughing and joking, they don't even care. And you hear this voice in your head. It's like someone with a mouthful of butter. They've got like a catch in their throat and they're really deep. It says, "Look at them. So helpless. A simple ailment. It wouldn't take much to cure it, but you haven't the time, do you?
I'll cure.
Okay. Make a charisma save.
A Christmas save.
That's what.
I don't know what's going to happen if we roll. Oh.
That's got the good. 15 plus my charisma is plus 0, so 15 I got.
15.
Does that include your save things?
My what thing?
Your is a saving throw, so it's this one here.
Which one first?
Well, are you proficient in charisma?
This one.
No.
Saves?
No, I'm not.
Then it's just your charisma bonus.
Okay.
15.
Yeah.
Can you roll a d100, please?
I'm proficient in persuasion.
No, it has to be a save.
D100.
D100.
Should I persuade you now?
So 10s and units. Which one is D10s? Which one is that? Okay. So that is that a 9? Or is that 60?
60, yeah.
60 plus 10. So
No.
60.
I think it's just 60. isn't it?
67.
Can you...
Oh no,
It's just
that's
60.
just 60. Yeah.
60?
Yeah.
So you start mixing this ailment. Cure. You get some
You're
herbs and
compounding.
crush them up. And you gob it on the people's eyes. And then your vision starts to go dark until you can't see anymore.
Oh no.
Uh,
Are they okay?
they seem, yeah. You put it on their eyes and they're like they breathe this sigh of relief.
Oh.
And that's the only thing you can hear, and then your eyes, your vision goes dark, and you can feel like stuff running down your face.
Can I smear the stuff in my eyes?
Hmm?
Can I smear the stuff in my eyes?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. And you can then, like, as your vision goes dark, you can hear different noises. It's like a marketplace.
Is it like all my other senses are going to be bigger? Okay.
You're dead.
It remains to be seen. And your perspective goes from blackness to being very small again, like this tall.
Oh, that's
Oh
small.
dear. That's
And
very small.
you don't have your arm, you don't have your leg, and you recognize the marketplace that your dad used to take you to. You can see him a couple paces ahead. He's walking off to go and speak to someone. You're trying to follow him, but you can't keep up.
Because I'm small.
And then, as he starts to get further and further away, you have to move faster to try and keep up with him. And it's more of a struggle. You can feel this feeling of like needles in your back, and you can see people staring and whispering to each other. But you and your he's not that far away, and you need to get to him. And then you're trying really hard, and you trip, fall, and then you shake yourself. You land on the ground, and you push yourself up, and you're big again, and you've got 2 hands, and you're in this cave. You can smell like pickling rotten meat and acid, and like the hairs on your nostrils stand on end, and you can see the rest of the party are running past you, and you hear a roar, and they say, come on, we have to go. And then Naren says, if we don't get out here, we're all going to die. And then Lila says, leave it, come on. And Rurik says, it's just a hunk of metal. And you can see, as they run past, you can see your ram is on the side of the cliff, clawing and bleating.
Oh,
and behind them is
no.
this dragon. And the dragon opens its mouth.
Oh god, no.
And there's like
Jake, you
you
bastard.
can see a gurgling. You can hear like this gurgling sound, like a bubbling cauldron. And then it speaks to you. Kind of like walks over to the edge of the chasm, like your ram is here and dragon's here. And it like looks at you, and it says in a distinctly undragony voice, like a mouth filled with butter, and a catch in their throat. Really deep voice says, a faithful companion to the end, wasn't he? It never stopped trusting you, but you abandoned him.
I wasn't even here.
A few terrifying moments before it all went dark. Go on then. Flee.
Hell
What do
no.
you want to do?
run towards Ramo.
Okay, can you make a charisma save, please?
God, Ramo, no! 17, bitch.
Can you roll the 100, please?
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's like Garrett calling you out, bitch.
I guess the save is like 18, 19, or 20.
Right, so this is 10 and then this one will be the
Should
one.
not have any pluses to your
So
charisma.
it's 90. 3.
It's this bit that particularly interests me.
Where are the madness tables? What did you get here?
Oh, 93.
93. Thunder matching period is confusing. Ah, 258. So you run over to your ram, you pull him over the edge, and then this dragon spits this like green bile, and you kind of move your mouth to scream, and it goes in
Ooh.
to your mouth, and you can't speak anymore.
There's gonna be power effects for you guys. Quite worried.
I'm gonna be handicapped and mute.
And then it goes into your mouth, and it covers your face, and kind of your vision goes black. And then there you're on a beach.
Oh, lovely.
Quite a nice beach, sort of a tropical island feel, somewhere in scale. And kind of bobbing gently in the shallows, you can see your ship, and people are milling around on the top.
Cool.
And they kind of call out. They say, "Cam, come on, we gotta get going. We better, daylight's burning.
Okay. Where are we going?
We're just over the kind of gestures behind this Petrix. And so like you're on like the edge of a lake. And there's a stretch of land on the other side. And they just come on, we just gotta get over there.
Okay. Go board my ship.
All right. You board the ship, and then you're like, "Should we wait in orders, Captain?"
Set sail for over there, I guess.
Okay, and they start rigging, let down the sails, and the ship kind of pulls away. It's not going to take you long to sail over the lake, it's only about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. About halfway across, there's like this boiling sound. And then this red hand bursts out, this like massive red hand. Like just like this section is taller than your ship. Bursts out, is like it's dripping with blood and it's wreathed in flame, and it presses down, and this giant figure gets pulled out.
What's this giant figure look like?
He is bleeding. A lot of his flesh is on fire.
He's coming out of water and he's still on fire.
Yeah, you recognize him, but you don't really quite remember where from. You've definitely seen him before.
Well, is he human?
He doesn't look human. He's far too big to be human.
Is he dragon?
No. He's sort of like a human if a human didn't have skin.
Could be the dude we just killed that you weren't here for.
And it says, "You thought to escape so easily, mortal! Your soul belongs to Molgeth!
Now I remember.
Let us judge its value." And then a hand reaches down and plucks you off
No.
the deck of the ship and whips you into the air. Right? You can, like, it moves you so fast that you can feel all the blood in your body, like, shift to the front of your body and then realign itself as it gets to the top, and it's massive. And it kind of looks at you
Crew cannons.
and it says,
Cannon, singular.
and like inspects you, and then it hurls you back onto the ship, and it says, "Worthless!" And then it starts like you crunch into the ship, and you can feel like your arms and your legs like shatter,
Oh.
and then you see it like starts to pull this like massive sword out of the water.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Well, I take it I'm crippled now. I can't move.
Yeah, you can still move. It's just really short.
I tell my crew spin the cannon, open fire. And are we going to be able to move fast enough to dodge his sword? Does it
It's
look
quite a
like
big
it?
sword. He's still pulling it out.
Well, we're going to just go whichever way the wind is strongest.
Okay, give me a navigator skills check. In fact, this is a skill challenge.
Skill challenge.
What?
Can I use a lucky in this dream scenario?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's not good.
Worse. Lucky means you have to take the second one. Right?
I think so.
Oh, that's really bad.
It doesn't matter, I got a critical fail.
Okay, roll another one.
I'm a navigator to
Yep, it's a skill challenge. You've got 2 failures.
Also, your proficiency and stuff.
12. The ship starts moving around.
Did the cannon fire?
Like you were going this way, and then he came out this way. Like he didn't move up in front of you, he came like from the side. So the cannon's at the front, and they had to go around this way.
It's not a swivel.
It's not a swivel, no, just on the front.
Bad positioning.
So you start moving, and the crew are like panicking, but you don't move fast enough, and this massive sword comes down, cuts your ship in half, and then it sinks. Can you please make a charisma saving throw?
This is fun. Scary, but
Hopefully,
fun.
this one has to go
I
right.
don't know what other group
I wonder what would happen if did I pass my Christmas saving through?
That dice is not going to help you.
No, it's fine. Just out of curiosity, this doesn't count for anything. Charisma save.
Yeah. 7. Can you roll a d100, please?
I can. Roll 100.
You're too a chicken.
10.
10.
I don't know what's good in this thing.
You
Drown.
no. You have this overwhelming urge. You're cognizant of the fact that you're in a party that has a lot of money, and you have an overwhelming urge to count every single coin.
Well, the ship is sinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like the ship sinks and your vision goes black, and then you're still in your head, and you're like, I have to count every single coin. Someone's been stealing.
Malbrin.
Okay.
Okay.
You have no money, so.
And then the view shifts, and River is standing outside this giant crystal tower.
Sounds like a rapid thing.
You've got a white key, and it's kind of humming, and there's a doorway ahead of you.
He's blind, isn't
He is blind. He can just sort of feel a pull. So everyone else sees this white crystal tower, but Raffin, you can feel this key in your hand, and you can feel a pull ahead of you.
A pool like a door pool.
Like as in like a drive to go forward.
Okay. So let's should we go forward with the key?
It's just
Just
you.
you.
I'll
Yeah.
go forward with the key.
Okay. So you walk forward,
Oh, because it's not dark and blind, I forget.
and you can kind of reach out. You feel this kind of like crystal sort of a thing in front of you, and you kind of feel. Hello, Spirit Noodle. Welcome to the show.
Hasn't Spirit Noodle been here before?
Spirit Noodle may have been here before. I don't remember.
I remember the great.
It sounds like a name that we recognize. Yeah. You can feel like this key hole in front of you. That matches the shape of your key.
Okay, well I shall put the key in the keyhole
Okay.
and unlock the door.
So you unlock the door,
Blindfolded.
and you feel another pull to go upwards.
I shall go upwards.
So you start walking forward. It's really juddery for everyone else because it's like it's just moving really, really slowly and feeling with his hands in front of him. It's like you're on a staircase.
What's it smell like?
Oh, Spirit Noodle's one of Nilepath's.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Yeah, Niall's not here today, unfortunately. He is game jamming. But I think he'll be back next week. Next year.
Next year. Bye,
Yeah.
Margaret.
Which is probably Monday the way.
I think we're going to play Thursday next week.
Oh.
And then we're going to be changing our day soon. So yeah, you start walking up these stairs. Kind of feeling walls and stuff. You keep a hold of this key. And this key is guiding you up the stairs. And you're walking for like 5-10 minutes.
Totally could become a Jedi now.
And you get to another door, and that door pushes open. And you hear a voice. You hear Silmer's voice.
Oh!
Everyone else, you see Silmer.
How are you by?
And the voice says, "Apprentice, you finally deign to pursue our cause." And you hear another voice from and the rest of you see, like, from the shadows, this other druid walks out. You recognize the voice of your original master, Master Nilirian.
Oh!
And he says, "You forget you forget our place in this world. Ours is not to meddle in the affairs of man and dwarf. Ours is to tend the earth." And you hear another voice. You see another druid that you don't recognize steps out. And he says, "And yet you embroil yourself in politics, scheming and adventure, whilst your brethren breathe their last." And then Silmer speaks again, and he says, "You will trouble us no longer." And then they all speak in unison, and they say, "You will trouble us no longer," and they start to close in. And then the rest of you see their skin turns this sort of blue color, and they start these protrusions from their chin.
Oh, man.
And you can hear like a sort of a wet noise, and there's just this oppressive weight that closes in around you when you do.
I thought something good was about to happen. I thought, because I helped those dudes back there, even though we didn't help them back in the past, I thought maybe something good's going to happen. But no.
What do you do?
I'm tempted to preemptively turn into a bear.
Blind.
Well, no, I feel like that's what he'd do. I don't know. So I'm in the middle of all these gribbly dudes that I can't see, and everyone else is behind me somewhere.
No.
No, I'm just mowing.
You just feel like you're on your own, yeah.
Okay.
You're not sure how you got here.
Kind of like
But you
dream
don't-
sequences.
You don't know
Yeah,
where
I
your
got
friends
it.
are.
I think,
Oh, it's Patrick!
Oh!
Patrick's back!
I didn't kill Rurak.
It's Rurak Dawnforge, everyone. They didn't die.
he is the, what did we call it? What did you call it? Super
Yeah,
gay,
Rurak is
wasn't
quite
it?
gay now. He failed a couple rolls, and now he's, yeah.
Okay.
He's,
I'm alive! Very gay.
Right, what do I
We
do?
What do
need
you
an
do?
LGBT icon in the
Do I feel like this is combat? Do I feel like...
She-
well, it's just
Oh,
that
we
you just
need-
feel like
we
they
need another
don't,
one.
like their voices start changing, and they're not the people you thought they were.
Right, okay.
Never mind.
Your key starts going back downstairs.
Yeah.
Can I start to head back downstairs?
Sure,
Can I
give
start
us-
backing away?
Give me an
Because otherwise I'll
Athletics
fight the
check.
fuckers. Athletics. Athletical mints. Right.
oh dear.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Dream Daddy mod. Let's do it.
Yes.
Daddy simulator.
Whoa, Niall, rude.
I got 5 plus... what was it again?
Athletics.
We survived the fight.
I
Everything's
don't know.
Well,
We
So...
Well, no, we're getting
Okay,
very bad
so that's
nightmare
7.
sequences now.
Okay, that says one failure. Can you make another one?
Okay.
So you start barreling down the stairs, and you kind of crash off the walls.
That's 18.
18. So you start barreling down the stairs and crash off the walls and stuff, and you can hear them following behind. And they say stuff like, "Wise, but not wise enough." And then can you make another one?
Okay. That's 17 plus... It was athletics plus 2. 19.
19. Yeah, it's another success. You feel like you're getting some headache. You can still hear them behind you. They're saying, "Give in, surrender yourself. You cannot best us, druid." Give it another one.
I'm gonna say, could I, as I'm saying, could I say, I'm Hrathen, king of the bloody pigs.
You are a bear.
Oh, I'm a bear.
Yeah, you can say it's a bear, yeah.
14.
14.
Oh, sorry, 13.
13. Another one.
13 again.
13. So you start, you're running and running, but you can't see anything, and then after a while the key stops giving you any guidance, and then you can feel like these claws on your back, and these tentacles reaching out and grabbing you and like digging into the back of your skull.
Oh man!
And then can you give us a charisma save?
A charisma save. Okay. Oh Christ, that's 2 plus 0.
Oh.
Okay. Can you roll a d100, please?
Oh man!
Doodle-ding. Everyone gets to play. Everyone does get to play, but not tonight. Thank you for calling.
Right.
Everyone gets to play next week.
What am I
probably.
rolling? I got 73.
73. So in addition to being blind,
I'm also
You're
smelling.
double blind.
like they dug into the back of your brain. You feel like your brain being pulled out, and then you're back in your body, but like you're shaking. You have like these like uncontrollable tremor.
Ugh.
And the scene changes.
Here we go.
We're just gonna be like high and grand shop. That's
You
all
are-
like.
In a tavern of sorts. You're sitting next to
Huh,
a dragonborn man.
that's not so bad. Is it Hector?
It is Hector, yeah.
Yay.
You recognise this place as a caravan stop just slightly outside of Rel. And he says, he's just making light conversation with you. He says, so yeah, when we get to Rel, I think we'll just, we gotta offload these goods, and is there anywhere you want to go? You alright? What's that wild, you're gesticulating wild?
I can't speak.
What happened? You were speaking yesterday.
Help.
And then, like, you kind of like look away from it, and then there's like a wind blows through the tavern, and all the candles and the chandeliers and everything blows out, and then you hear a thump behind you. There's a man in red robes, and he's just slit Hector's throat and like thrown him onto the table, and you recognize him. And he says, I can't blame you, that does feel good. The scales have an odd texture under the blade, but you wouldn't know that, would you? You only know the feel of steel on my skin.
Oh.
He kind of looks over, he's like, what's wrong? Cat got your tongue.
Is there cutlery on the table?
Yeah.
Knife?
Let's throw it again.
Are you going to try and stab him?
Yeah.
Okay, give it an attack roll.
I mean, it's probably a butter knife, but here we go.
It is a butter knife. 6. He's just you stab it and he grabs it and throws it in one swift movement, and it kind of clatters off in the distance. You killed me. You cut my throat and charred my body.
They were going to torture you? Piece of paper?
He crumples it up and then he pulls a knife out of his belt.
Oh dear.
What do you do?
I cast reduce on him.
You cast reduce on him. Okay. Mark off the spell slot. He is reduced.
Stamp on it.
And I
He's
just
about halfling size then.
Kick him.
I just kind of push him away with my foot.
Okay, he looks to start casting a spell.
Kick him in the mouth.
You remember that there's a door. You can see the door out, and you're you sort of remember how you got here. You were in the caravan with Hector, and it's just the two of you. Just a simple taking some selves to Rel.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out the door and yeet a tankard at him as I go.
Sure. Okay. Give us an athletics check.
Huh, my favorite. Ooh, 9 again.
9.
Oh, no athletics, I might be. I am not. 11.
11. So you start running out, and then he throws this like bolt of magic, and it like explodes off the side, and like you kind of stagger. He's like, "Where are you running? Stand and face what you've done." And he starts following you.
I love hearing this as he's so tiny.
He's quite small, but he's like growing.
Wow. Fuck this, gaseous form, I'm out of here.
Okay. Can you give us another athletics check?
17.
17.
So, 18.
Yeah, you successfully managed to escape the tavern. You pull the door open and run outside. He's kind of like laughing behind you. And then it goes dark. And then you're really small again. But you recognize the house you're in is the Seaworth house. And then you're kind of standing in the kitchen. You can see kind of through the doorway into the dining room. You can see your family are all there. All your siblings are there. Grandpa Seaworth's there. Your parents are there.
Do I feel smaller than usual?
No, you feel like the usual size. And they kind of turn around and they're like, Lena, you're just in time. Come on in. We've got, there's mackerel pie. We've got rail eggs, chicken, quail. Have a seat. Come on.
I go and have a seat cautiously.
What grand adventures have you been on then?
Well, I don't feel like being on right now, but it's okay.
Well, we all have to do things we don't like.
Very true. I'm suspicious of everything
That's
right
not a
now.
good pointed comment.
Stab salting.
I do have a dagger, but I'm not gonna do that.
And then your mum says, "Can you just grab a new cheese wheel from the larder floor?"
Okay. Go grab a cheese wheel from the.
So you stand up there, leave your head into the larder, and you're reaching up to get the cheese wheel. Which it's not that far, but then as you're reaching up, it's like the walls like stretch upwards, or you shrink. It's not really clear, but you kind of grab it as it's going on, and then there's like this wind blows through the house, and all the lights go out. So you're standing in the larder with a cheese wheel, and it's dark.
Can you cast light on the cheese wheel?
Yeah, it's light enough that you can see, but yeah, this glowing cheese wheel.
Pinch
Bye,
myself a
spirit
couple
noodle.
times. And
See you later, Spirit Noodle. Cheers for watching. Hope you have the most spirited of noodles, or whatever it is you get up to.
I will cautiously come back to the dining room area, I guess.
So you head back there, and where all your family were, there's just these skeletons, and standing in your larder is this giant figure. They've got 3 arms and a stump, and they've got 5 eyes. One of them is mutilated. I actually have art. I actually have an image. Which
I
I'm going to show you.
wonder if it is the Lich King, or whatever his name is. He's a lich
Oh, yeah.
and a god.
Oops.
And,
My
You've
bad.
got glowing cheese wheels.
trying to fight against that, Mr. Lich. I have
I
glowing
cast cheese.
So that's kind of what they look like, right?
Oh.
Except he's got 4 arms. People on the stream can't actually see this in a setup engine, but it looks cool. So he's standing there, and he kind of looks at you, and he says, "Pity, a pity indeed. Such a delightful death for such." And he kind of gestures to worthless lives.
Oh.
Take a bite.
Nothing to be done. You're like standing.
Does it taste of anything? Am I actually like
It tastes bad. It
experiencing-
tastes really moldy and awful. He says, "Nothing to be done, of course. Examples must be set." And he kind of looks at you, and he kind of makes a little gesture with his hand, and there's like this like green flame appears in it, and he says, "Your death will be more fitting." What do you do?
Roll the cheese towards him.
Okay. It rolls. It's slightly asymmetric, slightly wobbles because it's got like a chunk out of it.
Does he trip on it?
No, he just kind of kicks it to the side. and then he throws this fire at you.
Can I misty step away?
Sure, yeah. Where are you misty stepping to?
I think I have to be able to see it. I guess just wherever it's out of the room.
Sure, okay. Yeah, you can step back into like the entrance hall.
I'm probably just gonna start running, to be honest.
Sure.
I don't want to use spells, guys. If I don't think he's real.
He looks quite real. But you know, a lot of the places you've just been don't really make any logical sense.
Yeah. I guess I've mainly seen other people run away. Seems like a fine thing to do.
So you misty step away, and then what do you do? He's like following.
I'm gonna keep running.
Sure, give it an athletics check.
Fuck. Frick. I'm not good at that. Athletics. 8.
8.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 1 success, 1 failure. So you pull the door open and rush outside, and you can there's the road left back to Tidemeet, or there's the path down to the jetty where Grandpa see where the boat is.
Tights? Oh, to like
To the
that
village,
chunk.
yeah.
We're gonna go. What with casting spells in this place? Like, would it use up a spell slot and everything?
It's unclear.
Do I think I would have to have the spell prepared?
Yeah.
Okay. I will. I guess I'll just go towards the boat.
Okay. Give it another athletics check. 18. Okay, that's 2 successes. You run down to the boat. You can see, like, looking around, you can see he's like walking basically because he's like 15 feet tall, so he doesn't have to. He's kind of striding after you, and there's like bolts of magic like whiz past your head as you're running, and you make it onto the boat. And then can you give us a navigator's tools check or a survival check if you?
All right.
Whatever you've got that would pilot a boat.
Or survival. I don't really have navigator tools, don't I?
Alright, just give us a survival check. 16. Yeah, you pull the sails down, the boat sets off, and he throws another bolt of fire and it strikes the sail and starts like eating away
My
at
own
it.
trick against me.
You got one more shot.
Control flames to extinguish the flames.
Sure, okay. Yeah. You extinguish them and the boat sails ahead. And he just stands at the shore and watches you and feel like all these eyes like pouring into you. And then you pull away into blackness. And then you all emerge in a room. In the center of the room is this kind of like rip. In reality, maybe it's got like there's like a hole, and you can see like stars in the gap. And wherever way you crane your head, it stays from the same perspective. Like the perspective when it doesn't change is always like this shaped rip. There are 2 figures here. One is dressed head to foot in scarlet robes, except they don't have a head. Where they would have a head is this floating set of scales, and they have 4 wings. And the other figure also has 4 bright white feathered wings. And they have a hole where their face would be, and a hole in their chest. There's like this sword that goes through the top of the, like, through the face and into the body like a spine. And the scale, the one with the scales for the face, kind of turns around and looks at the doorway and says, "Halt ye! Who steps neath that doorway?" And it's like this really weird, like they look like they're really weird to look at. They're like, and they're scary to look at, but they're also like really profoundly beautiful to look at also. And when they speak, it's got this like a sort of, they speak in like a regular sort of voice, but it's got these sort of like chimey undertones to it, like in the background, and it's almost like they speak kind of across multiple octaves at the same time. So like you can concentrate and hear like a low voice, or you can concentrate and hear like a really high voice.
Is he addressing us with Hulk?
Yeah.
There?
Are we all
Like where the eyes would be turns around to pivot and face you. Got it.
Are we all like holding hands right back in like
Yeah.
real cells? Okay.
Hello.
State thee thine business in these halls. Be ye servant of foulness?
No. We don't know where we are.
Raffin, you can't see this. But you can hear it. You can hear this weird jingle jangle voice. Then ye find yourselves in the same predicament as we.
Oh,
What is your?
they don't know where they are. Apparently.
They can't get out.
What is this big rip thing here?
They kind of look at it and they're like, the god's will is ineffable.
Which god?
All gods.
Okay.
Stick.
Doesn't do anything.
Am I still in horrible crippling pain?
No, you're fine now.
Okay.
You just have this compulsion to count every single coin you own, like right now.
Oh, okay.
This is the first chance you've actually had,
Yeah.
but you're like, I gotta count them.
I
have to
guess I'm
do it now.
doing that. I
Okay.
don't have any other option.
I'm the only one that made it scot-free, I think. Can you explain any of the visions we just saw, or we had to go through some strange times to get just to this room?
They kind of look at you. And they're like, the mind render has latched upon you. And they say, only those that are pure of heart are without his grasp, I think is what they would say.
Alright. Can I turn into other party members and see if they're fucked as well?
And then like the one with the scales for the face, like kind of floats forward and starts staring you all down. Zorgar and Mulbrin look fine, but Zorgar, Mulbrin and Rurik look fine, but you haven't had any sequence where they were in charge
Okay.
yet.
Can I get some paper?
Can you get some paper? Yeah, sure, yeah. Just use like this.
Would I know what these people are?
That gives a religion check. Or Arcana.
I think they're both the same for me. So. Really? Yeah, they're both the same. 18.
18. They look like celestials. The one with the scales for the face matches the drawings of a judge, which is like an angel that is used to, like, judge the wicked, is basically. And it's like kind of like staring you down, and there's like this, like a sort, like a halo, but the halo is like just moved down here, and it's kind of like there's like a beam of light, and it's kind of like looks like it's inspecting each and every one of them slowly, one by one.
How far is it going?
It's with Malvern right now.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
dear. You are an angel of judgment. Why are you on the mortal plane?
Is this the mortal plane?
I'm assuming it's the mortal plane. We're in a tower.
kind of fuckery is what this is.
Yeah.
You're right.
It says, "That is not for mortal minds to know."
Okay.
And this weird like wind chime. What? How did you get here? It like addresses both of you and it says that. And then it says the God's will is ineffable.
God, angels, man.
There's a lot of
I didn't
corruption.
say that.
Oh, you know that, yeah.
There's a lot of corruption in this tower. Trying to rid the tower of it is our main goal currently.
The judge one is still just inspecting everyone. And then it stops and it says, "You are found wanting. Defend your crimes ere ye be punished."
All of us?
I don't
And
get
it
it.
nods. Sort of
Wanting?
like scales. Like as it's inspecting people, like the scales start like tipping.
Oh.
That kind of
How
scales.
Yeah.
How much do they tip?
Scales are
I want to know how
Oh,
much
right,
it tips when it does everyone.
Like Zorgar tips, it shakes on Zorgar. It shakes on most people. Mulbrin, it kind of tips more this way. Marin, it tips a little more this way. Craffin, it tips the other way actually. And
You actually do have a good person on the party.
Muir, it sort of teeters on.
What have I done?
Slits on his throat.
And then it sort of turns and
To save
addresses.
Yeah, but
I slit his throat
it's
to
probably
save
because
him.
ours will be judged on all the stuff, and Muir's only recently joined, or not recently.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Again,
it's
what have I
probably-
done?
But that's what I mean. So it's probably, if it's just teetering on the edge, you're probably quite balanced because you haven't done much battle.
What did your piece of paper say again? For what, may I ask? It says it kind of turns, and there's like this time when you listen to it, it's like it's shouting, almost, except it's speaking at the same volume. It's just like the halo thing is still there. It's just like wreathed in fire now, and the voice is it's not louder. It just seems louder, if that makes sense. And it says, "Murder, theft, destruction, servants of evil and wrongdoing, all of you, thou shalt be cleansed." And the sword one draws its sword but doesn't do anything.
Now, for an agent of good, he's not really big into cleansing. Just saying.
Very glad you can't actually talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah, I'm very, very glad.
I mean, we are guilty of all those things.
Yeah, I very much admit that our party has sinned.
Is sin the right word?
I don't know what kind of the protocol for religion in this world is. I don't want to just make it into Christianity.
Can we not redeem ourselves instead of being murdered?
Our
Make a persuasion
ultimate
check.
goal for the past how long we've been doing this is to rid this plane people that are wanting to do more harm.
11.
And
It
bring
kind
back
of the sword one sort of like lowers the sword a little bit, but they still look like they look angry in as much as they can look angry.
Okay. Do these two seem more real than the other things?
Yeah, they look more real.
Okay.
They seem much more plausible to be here. They look about as real as like the counterparty. They look real as well. So
Okay.
It's hard without specific examples.
I was trying to think of times we've done good, but
We
we do a lot of favors for people.
Yeah, we do.
favors
But
aren't
favors-
necessarily good.
True. We're trying to get rid of this bishop grip.
Yeah, you're trying
They
to
are
save
pure
time.
evil in my eyes,
Yeah,
to be honest. And that's our main goal. Because they've been harassing us for ages and trying to bring back, what's his name?
well, they did bring
The
back the
tyrant.
tyrant. They're trying to destroy the land, and we're the only things standing between them and the land.
trying to destroy the land. We're the only thing standing down the land.
We're always putting some effort in at least.
Yeah, the nations are squabbling and we're doing the dirty work, is what Mia would say. But she can't.
Did you curiously scribble it?
Excuse me.
Everyone give me a persuasion check.
What? Persuasion?
Yes. If you're trying to persuade the
That
angels.
one.
I'm quite good at
The like you start scribbling and then like the judge like turns and the same sort of like ring beam goes out, except the ring's on fire, so like it just burns this hole in the center of the paper and then it just
I'm
Weird
going to use an
justice.
inspiration.
I got
I'm also
16
at 5
plus-
for my little speech.
I got 24.
24.
11.
11.
So low, all of them.
My dice! Curse you! All of our dice right now. We roll so well during the fight.
It's
But,
just
oh.
stop using kiwi dice. It's so adorable, but look, it's got even little black bits in the middle for seats.
They kind of turn to each other and they have this sort of exchange in. I don't know if you guys have ever heard Rurak speak Celestial, but it's like I think you might have. Like he maybe I think some of the times he does cast spells and stuff, he kind of speaks in that language. And they're speaking in like a similar language, but it's much more there's no like words.
Is Rurak able to understand it?
Rurak.
He speaks this particular dialect.
Yeah.
It's like they're speaking like Spanish, and he speaks like Portuguese from this one time. It's like he can make bits out, and he's like, but he's just kind of watching them.
I always felt like Rurak made up for the rest of this.
Yeah, it swings the other way for Rurak. They kind of have this exchange of weird noises, and then the judge turns again, and the halo beam is more narrow and inspects you all again.
I haven't done that many things.
I'm trying.
Not bad. That's great with people.
Fresh water to civilization.
It's all a bit cloudy.
Gotta say, I can't even defend myself against these Halo way low.
Oh, man.
What's that? 81?
I don't like the sound of that.
It kind of it does this narrower beam on everyone, and the scales are slightly more dramatic for most people, and they just sort of edge, like some people that were kind of balanced edge slightly more on the Braffin side than the Malvern side.
I didn't realize Malvern was really that evil. I know she's a
She's a
criminal.
crime lord.
Yeah, but she's not doing like. Is she murdering people? Maybe she's murdering.
Malvern's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And kind of it doesn't have arms really, but like the rope's kind of it sort of makes a gesture that is close. It kind of adopts the posture of someone with their arms crossed.
A very neutral party.
And it says, perhaps you are, and it kind of pauses, and it's like the next word takes like a lot of effort, and it's like satisfactory.
Yes.
Good enough for us.
And the sword one says, the God's will is ineffable. And the judge says, the God's will is ineffable.
That it is.
Amen.
You may pass. There's like this door appears on the other side of the room.
Wait. Okay.
Aren't you stuck here?
For now.
Do you want a hand getting
There's a what's it called in a
Above.
the place where you can travel between planes. There's one of those upstairs.
Or is it portal
Where you
room?
need to ever get back to the.
Like when you say upstairs, it seems like really confused. Like the scales do this kind of cocked eyebrow expression.
Right?
Are we in a different plane? Did this room take us into a different plane? We're just here.
I guess
You're in a tower.
It shakes its scales.
We got here by going downwards through a tower. And we went through a room where we saw weird stuff. I'm trying not to swear.
yeah, don't make this door disappear.
And then we came through here and here you were, and I'm just Very confused.
It says the God's will is ineffable.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Fair
just
enough,
leave.
let's go.
Lovely meeting you.
Do you not need help?
It says the aid we require cannot be garnered by mortals.
Okay.
We
Does
have
this help?
someone that's the real hand of a god here.
The judge one kind of like looks at Rurak, and it
Might
just
be
kind
the
of
offhand though. We don't know.
It kind of looks at Rurak and then it looks at Zorgar,
Oh no, don't
and it
look at
says
Don't look at him.
like it looks at Zorgar and it says, "If you seek the shield, knight, know the time grows short. Its darkening is already upon us."
Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, we better go.
Goodbye.
So what's your guys' plan?
We're leaving.
Okay, so if you turn your back on the angels, they vanish.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna say anything, let's just go.
The tear is still there though.
What is...
Nah,
It's just...
forget
Did
the
they
death.
see... Okay, yeah. Time is short, let's go. It was just stars and stuff, right? Well, which one am I looking at? Okay.
What?
To the door.
Okay. The door opens into another black card.
Oh god, Halsey,
Did
there's
they
like
knew they were in the same tower as a devil?
Oh, we might have not liked that one.
Is the drift globe still got a light in it?
Yeah,
A book is
it's
not-
getting bigger.
They probably did
Yeah.
because they looked into us.
The eye is getting bigger.
I would
Yeah.
say we stack the eye now.
Does it
done
look
with
like Sauron's eye?
No, it's like an actual legit like eyeball. It's got like a
it's
flash cord
gross.
in the back as
It's
well.
not fiery and cool, it's
That
gross.
thing's evil as shit, stab it.
Does it still feel like glass? That
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
real?
Hmm.
It's like
It's
glass.
just an illusion.
Just
Most
you
likely.
know, just like peeling oranges.
Or just put it in your bag and forget about it.
I don't know, put it in a bag full of money.
Yeah. Have you counted the money?
Put it in a pocket.
I
Yeah, what's
feel
up with
like
that? Why
I
are you
kind of
kidding?
stuck my hand in and I've been going through with my hand. Is that allowed?
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
It's like you're like when
Is
you're
that
when you're
enough to
touching
set
the money, it's fine.
function? Okay.
When you're not touching the money, you have an urge to make sure it's all still there.
Okay. So I'm just fondling the money in the bag.
Pretty much, like Naren is just standing there, like the one trident is half out the bag, and he's kind of just like swishing his arm around.
And Kraken is still blind, yes?
Graffin is still blind.
Okay, so let's lead him to the door.
To the new door.
To the new door.
Less
This
weird
time-
shit, please.
Not going to use.
Graffin's
this-
also shaking,
Oh,
like
shit.
he's got like a tremor.
Um,
He looks quite old now. Actually. he's kind of hunched a bit, and his eyes are.
Can Rumek heal him?
I'm trying to find. It would be greater restoration, wouldn't it? Or would lesser restoration work?
Maybe. What does Lesser Restoration do?
I will look it up, but he doesn't have it prepared right now. So it's kind of useless.
into the room.
Yes.
You went into the corridor. So it leads into a similar, quite long walk, and there's a door. And the door opens into a small house, which smells of iron and sea air.
Is everybody else still here?
No, you're slightly shorter again.
Yeah.
And there's a suitcase on the table. And that's where we're gonna stop for next week.
God damn it. This is Rumek's
Suitcase
house,
on
isn't it?
Table.
This is his wife leaving.
Fuck. He already got his
So-
wife cursing at him, saying that he's fucking asshole.
So yeah, if you watched this week and stuck around and enjoyed it or whatever, we'll be back next Thursday, I think. You can follow us on Twitter or join our Discord, and there'll be updates if that changes. We'll be back next Thursday at 6:30 or thereabouts, plus or minus 50 minutes. So yeah, if you watch, cheers for watching. Cheers for sticking around. We'll see you next week. Is it this one? It's that one.
Bye.